What's up, people?
Hey, y'all welcome in.
Hey, Mike T, what up, buddy?
What's up, buddy?
Hanging and holding, man.
All right, it says we have 7 wonderful people in here tonight. I know there's a bunch going on tonight. Let's start off the show by welcoming people in that's already chatted. Steve Adams is here.
Big Steve.
So Stan is in here. Jeremy Tournament Cats, welcome in.
JTC, what's up?
So far, that's all that's chatted. And the other says there's 2 in here. Wow. That took a drop real quick, didn't it?
They'll roll on back. They had to go get some popcorn to use the bathroom. They'll be back in a minute.
Yeah. I think Mike's Fishing Home still alive. I don't know if the Tiki Lounge is still going. I think Pontoon Jody's going to try to fish all night or something like that.
Yeah. What's up, Steve, Jeremy, Stan?
Welcome in, Steve.
Folks, 7 again.
Weather get warm, and sap get the rise, and everybody getting frisky.
Oh man, Melissa, she's not feeling well tonight. She's
oh man,
a little under the weather. So I don't even know if she's gonna be able to chat in the room tonight. She might a little later on, but
she need to get her feeling better. She wasn't feeling good last night, she said in chat.
Yeah, she ain't.
You need to get more rest. That girl ain't getting enough rest.
Yeah. Hog like keeping her up all hours of the night, and
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, right.
Well, I know she feel bad because she ain't got no Uncle Leroy. He won't give one of them either.
Oh man!
Wow, breaking out the Uncle Lou pity already.
Ready.
Ready.
Everybody need Uncle Leroy.
I would have waited at least 5 minutes before I went there.
Well, let me ask you, Kenny. Take down. Do you have Uncle Leroy?
No, I just get ready to say I want to get me one. I ain't got one yet. That's the next on my list. But I tell you what, if I had 2, I'd give her one.
Okay, go on and get you 2 then.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get 2. I'm gonna give her one. So you just get ready for that to come in the mail one of these days. As soon as I get it together, right now I'm working on the meet and greet. Once I get that right, I'll get her right. That way she won't have to feel bad about it no more. She got her own raw.
There you go. There you go. Right. Well, if everything goes right, maybe somebody will send her Uncle Lou's ride.
I'm serious. You think I'm kidding? I'm serious. I just got to get
I'm sure Uncle Lou would be more than happy to send her an Uncle Lou ride once you pay for it, Hogleg.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he would be too.
I don't say it on show it, and the whole world done heard it, so I ain't gonna back it now. I just wanted to use it if I sent it to him.
Oh,
I don't know if I'll be able to get the reel, but look like to me, you can cough up a reel some kind of way.
Right.
Morning, Tim.
I put that zip code 33 on it.
Oh, good gracious, man.
Yeah. Oh, she got a zip code 33 rod and reel right there. I'll just take the reel off and put it on Uncle Lou ride.
That just ain't right there. Now, I'm going to tell you what. She hang that hog will rip that 33 all to pieces.
Welcome in, Tim.
Hey there, Tim Molina. How you doing, buddy?
I don't know, them old zip code 33s, they're pretty tough.
Yeah, they tough.
We got the old ones, metal. Old metal.
Yeah, I had 2 or 3 of them. They are tough, but you hang bird an 80-pound hog on the end of it. I don't think your guts gonna stand there.
Oh yeah, I've seen them do it.
Oh yeah, you think it will?
We-
Well, I guess we're gonna find out. Then that sound like anyway, no.
I mean, something that big, it'll strip the gears a little bit, but it'll get it in at least once or twice.
It's
Yeah.
not the boar's nest without me. That's right, Tim. Get your butt up in here.
Yeah,
Well,
man, you part of the family, bro.
Yeah, when I was a kid, and I mean, we talk about it all the time. The river that we have here in the current that we got. I mean, I grew up with nothing but 33s, the old ones,
Yeah.
and I've tied into 25, 30 pounders, gotten them to the bank before they'd spit the hook, no problem at all.
Yeah,
I can't claim that I caught them because they never came in all the way, but
that's right.
we've seen them when we've hooked them.
Yep.
Yeah, I caught a couple on pretty good size ones on 33, probably around 15 to 20 pounds, something like that. But I mean, you talking about 7 to 8 pounder now. That's another class. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I ain't never hung one that big on now, but I'd be curious to find out if she could hold up and do it.
Well,
From what I understand, you get a.
170, 80-pound catfish anyway.
I haven't either, but
I hung
from
one.
what I understand, there's once they hit a certain size, their fight doesn't change much. They just get more power.
Yeah, that one I hung, I couldn't even turn him. I couldn't get him to quit peeling and drag. I couldn't get him to do nothing. He just smacked my booty and made me feel bad. Went on downtown. I said, well, at least he got about 250 yards of string. He gonna get hung up somewhere sooner or later.
But I guarantee you, when you tie into a 25, 30 pounder and an 8 to 10 mile an hour current, it's equivalent to fighting an 80-pound hog.
I bet it is, man. That current makes a big
in
difference.
slack water.
Yep.
Yep. Especially when that joker curl its tail in that current. Ah.
Well, folks, did y'all notice the thumbnail I put out tonight? So it says smack talk. So we do need to produce smack talk tonight.
Well, that sounds like gonna go on. I see Jeremy up in here.
Yeah, I'm waiting on him to say something because he's already said there's that Mike Turner guy. I know I've got some smoke going to be coming from him. I already know I do. He owes me.
Yeah, I know my little brother gonna talk some smack now. I know that. He's smack talker. He'll listen, but then he'll talk it too.
I talked enough crap to him and his brother's live the other night that he owes me.
hey, I can produce some smack talk. I got ground crap off.
Well, I'm sorry, but when you're in your brother's live and you make the comment that the bite's real slow, it needs to pick up. It's an easy slap in the face when you say, "Yeah, I thought I was watching one of your lives."
Ow!
And that's exactly what I said when he made that comment.
I mean, if y'all really want to hear me smack, I'll smack.
I'm working on some nabs myself.
Yeah, so I know I got some crap going to be thrown at me tonight from him at least.
That's right.
But I dish it out. I can take it. Bring it on.
That's right. Have the fun. Have a little smack going on.
So you want to come on up here, Jeremy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Come on up here, Steve. We'll smack you around too.
Oh, I ain't seen much of Steve last day or two. I don't know what happened. He must have got up in the spring or something. I don't know what happened there. He might have been fishing down in that gravel road and ain't talking to nobody.
I know Tim said to give him a minute while he gets settled in. He'll come up.
All right.
Jeremy hasn't said anything. I'm starting to think he's scared to come up on panel.
No, Jeremy eating. He didn't get all up in his kids' Lunchables.
So you're saying it's nap time for Jeremy?
He's
Yeah.
somebody we can smack around.
Yeah, he go eat. And he probably lay on the cage, in and out for a few minutes.
That
Happy
is
getting belly
very true, Stan. Jeremy is lucky he can always watch his brother catch fish.
Oh man, Tim,
Doggy.
you have my luck up. You have my hopes up.
No, I went back in the woods this morning pretty early.
Where's that,
Why
Mr.
didn't you
Steve?
go live?
Huh?
Where you say, bud?
Why didn't you go live?
Hey, Kenneth, I did all day long.
Oh, you went live.
All day long.
I ain't
I
never
didn't
seen
see
no
it.
notice on it.
Yeah. Rusty came up there with me, and Indiana Chris,
What's up, Troy?
Rich, and Judy came up for a while.
I ain't never seen a notification or nothing on it.
Yeah.
Tim said he can smack talk just fine from where he's at.
Yeah, I got one bite today. Well, series of 1 or 2 bites there, and on one pole, I didn't catch nothing.
Hey, Troy.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey, Troy.
I'm sorry I won't die for you, brother. I've been there, hopped up and aggravated you too, but I never did know you was live.
I didn't either. I slept for 10 hours today.
Great day, man. Good way to go, brother. You needed that.
My internet went out for a second. I missed what Steve.
You gonna fish tomorrow, Kenny?
What's up, Jay Fox?
Yeah, I think I am gonna go. My daughter said something. Dad, I found a place for us to fish where you can get right up to the water. She said, I want to go. I said, okay, where is that? He said, Stanton View. I said, been not done that. I done that yesterday, a day before yesterday. Oh, really? I said, yeah. I didn't know.
We need to figure out a topic to give Tim Molina so we can smack talk somebody.
Give him a topic to smack
What
talk
you mean,
somebody.
your boy Troy?
He said, just give me a topic and turn me loose. He'll smack talk from where he's at.
Yeah, Molina, you can't fish with a lick.
I don't think that's the topic he wants.
Oh.
He wants a topic for somebody else.
Oh, okay. Had an idea to teach you something. I ain't exactly sure.
Did you fish yesterday, Kenny?
No, sir. I was going to go, and I didn't go. I was working on my taxes, getting them together. I'm going to carry them about a day so they can file them. And I done a little mess around here. Wanted to mess with my manners and stuff, change the water, put new batteries in it. All that good stuff. And then my pop called me. I talked to him on the phone for an hour. He was wound up yesterday, man.
Oh, Tim says, we shall see whenever you are ready, Kenneth.
All right.
I see another 1v1 in the making.
Yeah.
I knew he was going to answer the call. That's what I said. I was just waiting for it. I knew it was coming. All right, bro. We'll see what it do. I mean, I get it down.
Now just remember, Kenneth, he takes Chris Flores out as his Joey.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, yeah.
That's going to be a tough one right there. I'm going to have to get him over to Chris Flowers or somebody and get him to be my Joey. I asked Chris Flowers. He said, who are you?
Oh, Tim Molina got Chris Flores on his speed dial.
That's right.
Man, he got me shaking now. My toes done drawed up.
He said he's been on death's door. He fears no man.
There you go, Tim.
I know that feeling, brother. I've been that twice.
That's the way I am.
I've been there twice. It don't matter to me. I go and throw, and the rest is up to the fish.
There you go.
I ain't never claimed to be no professional angler. I just go down and throw a chunk of bait at you and hope for the best. But I ain't scared of no 1-versus-1. No. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't wearing no dad burn dress, and I ain't putting no makeup on. I ain't doing no crap like that.
Curtis, welcome in.
What's up, Curtis? Where's that smack talking brother of yours at?
Yeah,
Hey, Kurt.
that's
Hey,
what I
Curtis.
put on the thumbnail out there. Smack talk. Welcome on in.
Hopefully you gonna fish tomorrow or Saturday.
I don't know. Melissa's feeling bad. I know I'm not going to fish tomorrow because I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Cardiologist.
Well, we need to all of us get together and do like me and Kenneth did Tuesday.
There you go.
I'd like to do that if y'all can figure out when. We'll let and Mike T can come up and be the narrator.
Narrator.
He's scared he gonna get his poles muddy. He ain't gonna get them fishing poles muddy. He can leave them in the house.
Like old fellow
I ain't scared about that.
Like a fellow I used to know said, I like him pronouncer, so he'll be the pronouncer.
There you go.
Mud on my poles is like crap being thrown at my face.
I
It
got a
all
little
wipes
mud on my-
off.
Yeah, I got a little
Just
mud
give
on
it a
my
shower and you're good.
the other day. It was a little wet there at the bank. I got some on my rod. I was like, ooh, my baby.
But I am waiting on a couple things before I can get my license. So
Yeah. Yeah, I got to renew mine at 13. By the 13. We run out.
I'm not trying to take my stuff out and get caught fishing without a license.
I know Curtis is good people, but I mean, I can't talk smack about him.
Right?
He can't fish worth a lick.
Oh, man. I got another
Ooh.
1-versus-1.
I didn't say that because I can't
Oh.
fish worth a lick.
I can't either, but you know what? I can't fish worth a lick, but I can try. That's the way I do it.
Jeremy Stan's ACA tournament starts in 9 days.
You know what Troy said? I can't smack talk about Curtis. He's good people. Yeah, good people. But we can still put a little friendly rivalry there. It don't mean nothing by just kidding, but you know, in a nice way.
Right.
We're all good people. It's just, we talk a lot of smack.
We like
Yeah.
to see stuff get stirred up a little bit.
I didn't hear that,
Right.
Curtis. I didn't hear me talk smack about you. No. That was the coach talking smack to you.
No.
I've been talking smack to Jeremy for the last 2 days, so
I don't even call everybody in the catfish community fat.
Well, I do. I call Curtis's brother fat. Fat boy Eric. I call him a fat boy at that.
Yeah, that's what Hogleg said.
Troy talk a little smack. He said, I would bank fish against anyone. Ain't never scared.
There you go, Troy.
Ah,
There you go. You learn how to smack talk. You coming out of your shell, Troy. Hang out with us. Because you never know what goes on in the boarding nest.
Lord.
there it is. I knew it would come out. It was just a matter of time. He had to think of something. He's a little slow.
Ooh.
He won't talk about fishing.
Ooh.
He need to smack you about the fishing.
The boy needs to pay his damn light bill where he can sit in the light instead of in the dark all the time.
Yeah, he can't because he spends too much on rigs.
Yeah.
Spend too much on Lunchables.
I know he's ugly as hell, but hell, he could at least turn a small light on.
Listen to Steve Adams coming at the dog. Great day.
Yeah, Curtis. I
Ain't no wrong with that. Get him.
call him fat all the time.
Get him good.
It's okay, Jeremy. You can. We're not going to judge you because you're slow. We help the special needs too.
Oh,
Oh,
you gonna let Mike T get away with that, Jeremy?
Oh, it only took him 10 minutes to come up with. Oh yeah, Mike's fat. He's a little slow.
Troy said he the king of smack talk. Like, man, hell no. The light company ain't getting me.
Oh man.
But you know, if you put a little bit of makeup on Jeremy's brother Kyle, you could kind of turn him into Jeremy. So I think all them big fish that Jeremy caught were actually Kyle in makeup.
Oh goodness gracious.
Mm.
Ooh.
But that's Jeremy, he's telling you ain't caught nothing.
Ooh.
That's what he said. You ain't caught nothing, man. That's bad. He said that bullshit, bro. I tell you, man.
Hey, Jeremy, that's not smack talk. That's facts.
Ooh.
I mean, I can't control whether or not when I can get out when I ain't got a license.
Oh my lord.
So
Jeremy broke bad on you there, Mike T.
not really. Like I said, that's facts. That's not smack talk. Everybody knows I ain't been out in a while.
Yeah, I think we're going to Boar, and
He's gonna have to come up and something a little bit better than that, I think.
yeah, my daughter wants to go down there while I was fishing the other day. She just found it. I said, did I find it? I said, boo, I fished that yesterday. I said, but if you want to go, we'll go back down. I said, they got to start coming up in the river sooner or later. So I think it's just a little early.
Jeremy just posted his face on his brother's body. He made a real life wombo. Is that what you're saying?
Right.
Well, one good thing about it, I know that you and your brother's tight. You can see that on the live because y'all talk to each other and talk about each other. So at least you got him to help teach you a few things.
Oh man, you better watch out. You better learn how to duck, Jeremy. You got these people in here on against you tonight.
That's one good thing about being is Joey, man. You watch what he's doing, you can pick up on what he's doing.
Oh man.
Ain't no harm intended, brother. Just messing with you.
Well, tell me, Coach, did you catch any fish today?
Got one bite. That was it.
You drag him
on a
up the
gravel
gravel road again?
No, I moved about 30 yards. It's a big open spot in the woods where they burn all the timber they cut out of the park. You know when they have trees and stuff blowing.
Right.
There's a big open spot there, and there's a good sandy bank where they built a little old small levee there to help keep some of that water from getting up in the park.
Right.
And I fished right there.
Okay.
And then I went out on the river and
So you
fished
didn't have to give your catfish road rash, huh?
No, I didn't drag nothing up the gravel road. Yeah, I just believe that would be a good place to fish at night. You know, the water done come up. That water's about probably 4 to 5 feet deep now. And I carried my thermometer out there this morning. The water right up against the bank there was 50 degrees.
That's good.
And out in the river it's 46, 47 degrees.
Yeah, ain't gonna be long. This boy's gonna be getting frisky.
And that woods ain't but a quarter mile from the main channel of the Mississippi River. You know, it's up in the lake, but it's right there close.
Yeah.
Right.
It seemed to me like it'd be a good spot to fish at night.
You ought to give it a
Jeremy
go,
just
man.
said that we don't want none. Truth is, the only way I'd challenge Jeremy would be a channel cat tournament. I wouldn't take him on blues or flats.
Yeah. I
Not
reckon the
not
stand
being
something
from
about me.
I tell you what, if I would get my boat running, I'll try. I'll do it in the boat. I ain't crap on the bank. I don't even know what I'm doing on the bank. It's been so long, but I want to go fishing, so I'm trying to do something with the bank. I got to get back in that game, but you let me get my boat fixed, boo. I'll take you on. Blue cat, cattle cat, whatever cat, kitty cat, meow meow, whatever. I ain't scared.
I
I
hear
ain't
you.
saying I'd be scared to take him on
No,
any
I
kind
know
of
you ain't.
challenge. It's just
I know
where
you
I'm
ain't.
at.
I was
Your
just speaking
chance
for
of getting
myself.
blues or flatheads is limited. You have to be
Yeah,
in the right place, the right time. You have to be on a boat. I can go out and get 40, 50, 60 pounds of channel cats in a few hours
all right now.
easier than I can 130 or 40-pound blue or flat.
Cool.
Well, you thinking about trying that spot at nighttime, Steve Adams?
Yeah, I wish Gold Rush would come in here. I try to line up something with him, get him to go with me
There
at
you
night.
go.
That'd be nice. I think he'll go with you.
He likes to fish down there at that dam on Lake Washington, way off down yonder. And he walks down in there, and I barely can walk on that flat ground, much less.
Morning, Nikki. How you doing, dear? Haven't seen you in a while.
And
Welcome in.
I don't know if he fishes at night at all.
Hey, Nikki Hayes, what's going on? How you doing? Long time no
Hey,
see.
Well,
Nikki,
you won't
hey,
never know until you ask him.
we talked about it when he was there the other day.
Yeah, he said. I heard him say something about getting together with you. He'd do it. That'd be cool.
Yeah, it would be.
Well, I just ain't hardly gonna fish very far from that Mississippi River. That's just me.
You Mississippi River man, ain't
I ain't gonna get very far from it
you? I hear you.
to fish. But I don't know.
Glad to hear that, Nikki. I'm glad you are doing better, girl. We hanging and holding. We doing all right. Hanging on and holding on.
Uh,
That's all we
Tim
got.
wants to know whatever happened to Cowboy Luther.
He just laid off for a while.
Yeah, he
yeah.
got another. He said somebody's work changed, and he said he
No,
got into he said he got
Luther
into other
don't
things and decided to back off of YouTube for a little bit.
Luther don't work.
Well, that's what I heard him say one night. I thought he
Again,
was retired too, but I mean, I heard him say
Blue
that.
Line was saying he just kind of taking a siesta too cold for him.
Yeah.
No, I don't think you did, Stan. Kenneth Stan wants to know if you got your boat home yet.
No, I ain't got it yet. Cash flow, man. Cash flow. I talked to them. They said they still every week trying to find a carburetor, but they can't find. I think it's just an excuse that they don't want to work on it. But as soon as that's why I'm gonna carry my taxes up by today. I get that back. I'm gonna get my baby and bring her home.
There you go. I don't
Ain't no
blame
Yeah,
need
you.
to
Well,
go down
didn't
there. Ain't no need to go
wasn't
down there and
Luther the
can't
one
pay
that
the
stepped
bill.
out for some kind of surgery or something about the same time Jim did?
yeah, he had some. He went to the hospital. He was sick. Hey, 3B is back around today too.
Was
Oh,
he?
gosh.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
good.
all right.
he came in my life thing for a little while.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah. Maybe I misunderstood what he said, but I thought he said something about his schedule changed or something, and he decided to step away from YouTube for a little while.
I don't.
Couple
I
of weeks.
just all I remember was he he's all right, and that's the main thing I remember. He's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know he was sick, but I think he
that's
got
right.
over sickness and
Yeah, he had a surgery, like y'all was talking about. I know he had surgery. And a week or two after he had the surgery, he was on a live one night, and he said he was doing okay.
right. That's good.
He was
Yeah.
in every live you see everywhere, making comments and stuff. And he fished and Joe this thing several weeks there. So hopefully he come back around and get himself together. Warm weather bring a whole lot of people out. So we'll see what happens there.
Yeah.
I wish him well, long as he's doing good. Like Steve said, that's the main thing.
Right.
Stan said faster is cheaper. Just get a different motor.
Yeah, that sounds good, but if ain't nothing wrong with this one but the carburetors, why would you do that?
All right, Troy. Have a good night, brother.
All
See you
right,
later, Troy.
take it easy.
What kind of motor is it, Kenny?
Yamaha,
What horsepower?
40. I ain't got no big ocean cruiser or nothing. I just got a little 17-foot skiff, but I can get up in them back waters and all that stuff where they don't float about 4 or 5 inches deep in the water. I can raise that motor up where it's almost at the top of the water. I can go bird anywhere with that thing. I've been in places kicking up sand with the motor, mud or whatever. Never got hung up. That flat where I hung that old big boy, that thing average about probably 3 to 4 foot deep all the way across. It's probably about 20 acres big. But it's a bunch of stumps and stuff in there, and them boys like to get up in there, especially shad. Get up in there. You can see shad flipping up in there all the time. They come up in there for them shad.
Right.
Well, I finally saw a fish roll out on the Mississippi today.
All right.
The
I
first
seen
fish
two
I've
roll
seen,
up there the
other
other
than
day.
the one I caught.
Yeah. I seen two roll up right there the other day with me and you was fishing. I don't know what they were. Never seen them. I think maybe they might have been caught or something. Could have been stripers.
Huh.
I'll find out because the next time, if I go down today, I'm going to chunk a cork or two, about 3 or 4 foot deep. And I'm going to see if anything I hit that. I done went drop back in panic mode, man. If I can just catch a fish. I don't care what kind it is. I catch a fish, then I concentrate back on the kitty cats. But I'm gonna have them right there too.
Yeah.
I just want to see something come in with his mouth working and his gill flexing. That's all I want to see. I don't
There
care what.
you go.
Well, you still got all your live bait?
Yep, I lost
Go,
one. I
go
went there
up
yesterday
there.
morning. One of the smaller ones was floating. I said, "What's wrong, Junior?" I come in, rub his head, give him life support, but it didn't do no good. So I chunked him right down in the yard.
Did you
Should have
didn't
given
get
him
mouth
mouth
to
to
mouth?
mouth.
That's what
Mouth to mouth.
Should have given him mouth to mouth.
I told you. I give him resuscitation, but it didn't work.
Well, you said you rubbed his head.
Yeah, I rubbed his head, give him a little life support. What I said that. It didn't do no good. He not even wiggle no more. I said, well, too late. He gone. I started to save him, put him in the freezer. I said, I'm gonna take that one little melon I put in a ziploc freezer bag, put him in the freezer. That's stupid. So I stuck him right in the yard.
Hey, that'd been 50 cents you wouldn't have had to pay out though.
Yeah,
Right?
I know. I thought we that too. I said, I could take him, slice his head off. That's one bait. Then cut his tail off. That'd be another bait. I said, I can get 2 baits there this time. I thought about it. I should have frozen. I tell you what, if I go to the moat dead, I'm gonna freeze them. I don't like the way bait, man. Baits is hard to come by for me. Look like here lately.
Or was it the goldfish?
No, it was one of them other ones, them little black back minnows. All right,
Okay.
Troy, take it easy, brother. Get you some rest. Rest that reeling arm up, man. Got to catch some fish here. Susquehanna say your 40 Everett's got one carburetor. I got three. There's three something.
Yeah, my 70 horse Johnson's got three.
I ain't too sure that I need all three carburetors. I think I need to check that out, which I am when I get it home. I'll put them on myself. Like I said, I got a buddy say he's gonna help me because I can't do it. Man, it pisses me off. Excuse my French. When I get tried doing something, I can't use my finger. I was sitting there yesterday looking at trying to get taxes together, and papers stuck together. I kept on working. I said, couldn't even get the papers apart. Man, I got aggravated. I said, good God, I can't do nothing no more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. What kind of boat you got, Susquehanna? You say you got a 40 Everroot on it. What you got, a John boat, V-bottom, fiberglass? What it is? Come on, what you waiting on? Answer me. No, what is it, bro? I don't think I've seen a picture of your boat.
Oh, wow, Tim. You made too much money, huh?
Oh, man, I hate that. That's always been my motto. As long as I ain't got to pay, I don't care if I get nothing back or not. But I hope I get something back this year so I can get my boat right. That's the main thing I want to do, man, is get my boat ready. I'm counting on that to do that. And if I have to pay or don't get nothing back to do it, I don't know when that's gonna happen. I just have to do the best I can do, man. Sometimes life happens, you just gotta deal with it.
Right.
Yeah, they're sucking everybody up, man. No doubt. They money hungry, boy. You all right?
Yep. Trying to stay awake.
Oh, come on, man. Ain't that bad, is
I ain't gonna make 3 o'clock.
it? Man, you get tired, you get rest, bud.
Wow. You can't hang tonight, Steve.
No, that sun got me, and all that walking up down them damn rocks got me.
Yeah, I know how that is.
It'll do it.
Man, I'll tell you what, I have to leave them rocks alone.
I was doing fine where I started off, and I talked myself into going out there on the river.
Wow.
Yeah, I can walk on flat ground. I know I can't walk on them rocks.
I was set up in a pretty good spot. Of course, I didn't get but one bite, but I didn't get no bites out there on the river.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's a big backwater hole there now, and there ain't no trash, nothing in it, no leaves, no sticks, no nothing.
Oh man.
I don't know why I couldn't get a bite out there. I fished about an hour.
You won't hold your mouth right. That's what it was.
I reckon. I'm gonna tell you about that Jewish blood bait.
All right.
You cannot get that stuff off the hook. You know, that old punch bait and all that, that's always been the big kick about it. It won't stay on the hook.
Right.
Yeah.
You absolutely have to take a knife and cut it off the hook.
Wow.
Now, and I'm not exaggerating. I mean, I had to bring the pole up there and lay it on the back of the truck and take a knife and cut it off the hook.
There you go.
And that's after dragging it through trees and limbs and all that.
Right.
Wow.
That stuff will stay on the hook.
Well, that's a good thing. That's what you need.
And it smells just as bad after 4 hours as it does the first 5 minutes.
What does it taste like?
What does it taste like?
I haven't eaten any of it yet. I hope I don't.
What does it stink?
I tell you what it smells like.
Uh-oh.
I told somebody tonight. I told Lance, matter of fact. You know, when your hair's falling out and you take a shower, you have to reach down there and get all that hair off the drain when it all, what I'm talking about, throw it in the commode. Y'all's hair ain't never fell out where you had hair all in the. Well, mine's falling out. I told y'all that last week.
Yeah,
Right.
I've seen it, boy.
Well, if you went to the bathroom, if you took a dump before you took a shower and didn't flush the commode because you didn't want the hot water to be cold, you reached in there and got that water hair when you got through and throwed it in that commode and took a stick and stirred it up. That's just about what it smells like.
Oh my
Just
Lord.
about it. And if you had about a handful of hair about that big from the barber shop and dumped it in there and stirred it, that's the texture you're dealing with.
Wow.
It's some bad stuff up there. Look, when I pulled that thing up that pole the last time this evening,
So that might be where they're getting it from.
that's what I'm scared of.
They go
But
to
look,
barber shops and go to sewers and mix it all together.
when, when I pulled that pole up out of that room this evening, I said, well, I ain't going to carry this pole all the way up the hill to take it off. I just took my hand and got it off and threw it on the roof, in the roof, and rubbed my hand on that tree right there by me. And I got all the other pole. I got up and I got on the grass. It was an anthill up there, but they didn't put poison on it at some point. There wasn't no ants, and I rubbed my hand all in that sand.
Oh wow.
With it, and still had it right home with my hand out the window.
Dang,
So I can need gloves when you mess with that.
Yeah, I drove home with the window down in my hand out there by the mirror.
And, and Melissa says she wants some of that stuff. Ooh, yep. She gonna put it on herself.
Wait, well, see, I wear a glove to put it on. All you do is just I take that knife and get down in there and get a wad of it and put it on that circle hook and just knead it, around on that hook with that glove.
Yeah.
Right.
Knead it on there. Look, man, you can throw that thing up against a tree and it won't fall off.
Well, I don't see how in the world. I watched Lance put it on his. Now I know Lance is a good fisherman and all that, but I can't just bring myself to putting something over my hook point.
Oh, the point. Yeah, I know it.
Is that tough?
Yeah. That's I pull it down. I pull that hook point out on mine. I wad it all up under that the duck bill on that circle hook.
Right.
See, I thought about putting it on a kale hook. That kale got that big old deep throat in it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
You got to use it with bare hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guarantee it. Jeremy, I wouldn't. If you guaranteed me if I joined the church, they wouldn't go on a crusade. I wouldn't believe it.
Oh Lord. And I'm a firm believer in not wearing cologne or anything like that. And I'd almost guarantee you, well, I better not say it, but I don't wear cologne or anything that's chemical smelling because, as a matter of fact, I like you to use chicken liver as my first bait. When I bait my hook up, I like to put out my skunk resistant rod. Uh, because I want that chicken liver all over my hands. And then when I bait my other hooks, it kind of kills the scent
Yeah.
of whatever might be on my hand.
Yeah, they had a little chicken liver flavor to it too.
There you go.
Red Day, Susquehanna, you got a major problem when you go fishing. You got to decide which dead burn boat you want to use.
They got a fleet.
He's got boats like I've got rods,
He
one
got
for
boats
every
like
condition.
he got boats like I got underwear.
Yeah.
I ain't
Shit,
lying.
he got more boats than I got underwear.
That was way too much info, Steve.
Yeah.
You know, I had to wash underwear every 3 days.
Yeah, I believe it, Steve. You so you so cheap.
And I stay at home all day Sunday and don't wear none.
They like the old man was in church one time. They stood up to sing a song. When he did, the woman in front of him had a dress hung up in her butt crack. He said, "You know what?" He said, "That just ain't right there. I know she wouldn't want it like that." So he reached up there and grabbed her dress and jerked it at her butt crack. That woman turned around right there while that singing song, slapped him right upside the head. He said, "What's the matter with you? You didn't do that, you pervert," like that. She turned back around and started singing. He said, "Well, I didn't mean to hurt her feelings. I rang it. I just put it back up in there." So he cupped his hand. He
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Ah,
You feeling
That
better?
was worse than the Pascagoula squirrel, wasn't
yeah.
Hi, BFF.
Hey, girl, what you doing? Hope you feel better.
She done brought me honey
it? Who
bun
y'all
and
talking
coffee.
to? Oh, Melissa? Hey, Melissa.
Yeah.
See,
Hey,
even
girl,
when
look
she don't
at you.
feel good, she takes care of your ass.
Yeah, you better be. You gotta hold on to that one more. I'll tell you what, she take care of you, man.
And he won't even share the Uncle Lou rods.
And just
Jesus,
won't even
man.
let her use it. Won't let her cast it. Won't let her
And
do
she's sick.
Yeah.
it.
She's sick and I'm on here with you people. With you Uggians on panel.
Well, look here, Kenneth. If you go live tomorrow, I'll look you up. And if I'm live, you look me up. You look me up.
All right. I mean, I didn't even know you was live yesterday. I never got a notice. I never seen it because I flipped
No, I
through
didn't got a
YouTube.
notice either.
I flipped through YouTube a couple times. I never seen where you was live or nothing. I didn't even know you was live till you said it tonight.
Might be check. I might be checking to see if I'm still subscribed to you, Steve.
Yeah, I may need to do that too because I've been losing a lot of subs, and I go back and check them. Like when I drop links and stuff. Oh God, I know I sub, but then I resub. I don't know what's going on with all that.
I don't know. It don't matter, but I guess it does. It don't. I don't know.
Yeah, it matters, but I just saw. I like to see you yesterday, but I just didn't know you was live. That's the reason you didn't see me nowhere because I never knew you was live till you said it tonight. That's why I asked you where you been the last couple of days. I hadn't seen or heard nothing other day. You said, "Well, I was live all day." I said, huh? What? I
When
didn't
I
know.
didn't. I didn't go out Wednesday. My back when I got up Wednesday morning, I couldn't. I couldn't stand up. I
Oh man.
I stayed stood over till 4 o'clock. See, I was
Mm.
Can
supposed to go
somebody,
live with Bugman
can
Wednesday,
somebody please drop Steve Adams' link out there so I can make sure I'm
but I couldn't stand up when I got out of bed.
still
So I
hooked
went
up?
on his channel and told him on one of the comments his last video that I wasn't able to go, but he didn't ever see it because he don't ever go back and look at his comments.
Oh.
And then he went live about 1:30 or something yesterday evening, day before, well, Wednesday evening. But he wasn't reading his comments. He was sitting off out trying with his fishing poles, and he was YouTube, straight to YouTube. You know, the comments disappeared.
Right.
And so I sat there and watched it for a little while, and I said, well, there ain't no need of me telling him where I am here because he ain't even over here reading the comments.
So
So
wait a minute. Let me ask you a question. So you go live on YouTube, you can't read the comment?
they disappear.
Huh.
They come up on the screen, the picture.
Yeah.
They ain't on the side like it is here with StreamYard. They up in on the screen, and they just stay for a matter of seconds, and then they disappear. Now you can scroll, you can do something there and bring them back up, but if you
Thank you,
don't see
Stan.
it, if you don't see it to start with, you don't even know it's one now. Hey, Dink.
But, hey,
Yeah,
Dink,
I'm
what's
still
up, bud?
subscribed to them. I
Gene,
still have the notifications turned on. Yeah, I'm still subscribed to you.
I've been noticing that's
But
been happening a lot lately. YouTube don't put the
I'll
notifications
unsubscribe to you from you and resubscribe.
I don't know. I hadn't checked it to see who is.
I unsubscribe from you and then resubscribe to you. Hey, welcome in, Dink.
But I think it's fun when you got 2 or 3, 4 people up there fishing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
I think
keep the
that
conversation going on that way all the
I
time.
think that's pretty fun, and the time passes, and the
Okay.
other people is watching get to see more stuff maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve.
Yeah, I was supposed to go on hooked up with Wednesday with Bugman, but I got my corn planted though. I crawled around on my damn hands and knees and planted my sweet corn.
Oh, okay.
On your hands and knees.
See, I couldn't stand up. I couldn't stand straight up. I was walking around bent over like that.
You know, hey, Steve.
My back had me.
Steve.
What?
Get you a little half
piece
of
PVC.
PVC. Yeah, and you wouldn't have to get down on your knees.
I couldn't stand up straight, man. It was easier to get out on my knees. I was that's what I'm trying to say. I couldn't stand up straight. If I could have stood up, I got a piece of PVC. It wouldn't have been no problem.
Well, that was fishing.
That was tough on your knees, I know, brother. One of your knees ain't sore.
I put my knee pads on. They laying up on the boat. My metal detector knee pad.
Yeah, I hear you. That's a good deal then. Hey, Bank, what's up, bud?
But I didn't plant for 55 hills, so.
Okay.
65 hills.
Yeah.
That's all the corn you want right there, though. All I'm doing.
Ain't but 2 of us. We got to eat corn every day to eat up 50 years of corn.
I'm gonna tell you, when them things is in there, I was sure enough to do it. I love some corn, man.
Yeah, I planted Funk's G90, that yellow and white corn, sweet corn.
That's good kind. Silver and gold.
Peaches and cream is what we call it around here.
Yeah, well, they call it Funk's G90 here. That's what it is. That's the brand. Hey, bike fishing.
That stuff is good. My grandpa, he used to plant silver and gold, and they'll cross pollinate and make the same thing. But sometimes he'd buy it where it's already made, like at the seeds, where it would be both on the same ear.
Yeah. That's what I need, Jeremy. What I need is about a 20-year-old to jerk some of the kinks out of my back.
Wow, where to go with that one?
Steve Adams.
I knew that was coming.
That's smooth. That eased my back right up.
Oh, goodness.
It make you forget about it for a little while anyway. 5-10 minutes.
That's just as good as healing it. That'd be a pain pill. You wouldn't mind going right there. No, but it was in about 4 o'clock yesterday evening. I rang 3:34. It started easing up. I got in there and laid down on the couch and watched some cowboy shows. It was fun. I got up got in that shower and run that hot water on it and went to bed.
Yeah, man. The hot water helped her a lot.
Oh wow. Yeah, it does.
But I didn't have no food today. When I came home today, I ate supper and took me a handful of Advil. I make sure that stuff don't fly up on me.
Yeah. You ever get 2 ears on your roast meal comb?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
See, I go in there and get the suckers off of mine, and when it gets up about half knee high,
Yeah.
there's a bot. I go in there and break them suckers off of every one of them, and it'll make if you keep water and plenty of fertilizer, it'll make one real good ear and one pretty good ear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My grandpa was a daggone as I've seen. His field cone will have 2 and 3 ears on every stalk.
Yeah.
And his field cone, he get at least 2 ears, sometimes 3 on them. I said, how you do that? He said, why you think I use that farmer's almanac? He said, you got to plant it on the right moon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tell you what, I even we growed it one year, and I even had it on the corn on drip line irrigation.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Well, corn takes a lot of water.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I plant corn and onions in the same spot because both of them take a lot of fertilizer and a lot of water.
Yeah. Certain stages you need more than others. Like when
Right.
it's tapping and when it's making ears, that's when it needs some good water on.
Right.
If it don't get it, you ain't gonna have nothing. I tell you.
Man.
Oh man.
I had an old fellow working for me on the farm, and his name was Buster. And I don't know how old Buster was, but he was pretty old. And Buster asked me one day, one middle of the week, he said, "You reckon I can borrow $20 on my payday Saturday?" And I said, "What's that?" So I gave him $20. I said, "What you need $20 for?" That's the first time he ever borrowed any money from me. I said, "What you need $20 for, Buster?" He said, "I got to go to town to see my girlfriend, and I always like to give her a little something. And I'm going to town tonight." And he had a family there, you know. I said, "You got a girlfriend?" I didn't even, "Yes, sir, I got a girlfriend." Said she'll be, what did he say? I'm trying to remember now. She'll be 19 or 20, I think, on her next birthday. I said, "Man, what you doing with a young girl like that?" He said, "I go by the 100 rule." I said, "The 100 rule? What is the 100 rule?" He said, "My age and her age added together can't be 100.
Wow.
100 rule." He said, "The 100 rule." I didn't know what the hell he was talking about. I knew what he meant when he said her age and my age. It can't be 100. Well, I got my sticker made up, my design.
Did you?
Yeah, I sure did. Troy came through, and me and him and Bobcat and worked together on it. But I hadn't ordered any of them. And the original one that Bobcat sent me a picture of, I liked a lot. And then he sent me 2 more pictures. He redesigned them a little bit, and he sent me 2 more pictures, and I really liked the first one. I really liked the first one better, and I hadn't heard back from him since I sent him that email. Well, I think they look pretty good.
All right. Now. You get your son, let me know. We'll swap stickers.
No, I sell mine.
Jeremy,
yeah.
you're always hungry. That's why your kids don't get to eat their own Lunchables.
Is it fair to show them on television? I show them on here. Is that right, or should I not show you a picture of it?
No, if you want to show it, go ahead and show it. What do you mean? Is it fair?
I didn't know if you just wait and send them to people and.
No, you can let them preview it for you.
All right, this is the.
There you go.
Yeah, man, it looks good.
Nice.
One of them square. See, I like the square one.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm gonna show you one that I like better than those. Well, I don't know how to get into the thing now. Let's see. This is the one I like the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the lettering a little bit on that one too.
Yeah, that's the first design he sent me.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, I like that one.
I like that one the best.
Yeah. Didn't go with stink. No, I ain't never caught a flathead on chicken, but I have caught it on shrimp.
How hold on. Well, they $3 a piece, Dink. I sell my stuff. I ain't into giving stuff away free.
Well, I don't think you need to order too many.
My Venmo just send $3 in your address and you'll get a sticker. Stan, how many stickers do you order? If you don't mind telling
I'll
me.
tell you what, Steve, you get your stickers, I'll buy one of yours for $3 and I'll sell you one of mine for $4.50.
Okay, that sounds like a good deal.
That'll work.
I'm only waiting on 100. Okay. I tell you, $58 for 100 stickers is expensive.
I have had a buddy catch him flathead on chicken liver before, but it didn't have no size to it. The flathead didn't have no size to it. About a pound and a half, maybe 2 pounds.
You know, I ain't never caught a big flathead on cut bait.
I ain't either. I ain't either.
But they do.
Yep, they do.
Yeah, I asked my pop, who was with Gallup the day before yesterday. I said, "Look, man," I said, "you mind if I go down to the little pond and catch some of them bull heads down there?" He said, "I hope you catch all of them." He said, "I'd like to get them every minute." I said, "Well, I'll never catch all of them, but I said I might catch a few of them used for bait in a few weeks." He said, "Get all of them you want." He said, "I hope you get all of them." So then there and get some of them, throw in my bait cooler.
Have you got a fish trap?
No. I can go down there. I can go down with them red wigglers and throw a hooker at that, and the brim and the little bullheads would tear that thing up as soon as it hit the water.
Right.
The last several times I've been in, I catch 30 or 40 of them. He
Yeah, I
told
know.
me to catch them to throw them up on the bank, put them in a bucket, and dump them up out in the gully so the cows won't step on them stickers and get them in their feet.
Jeremy said he caught all his flatheads last year on cut bait.
Yeah, I
18
know
of
he caught one good one that I know of.
Yep.
I saw. I'm
Yep.
just saying I never have.
I ain't neither.
Yeah, almost all my flatheads have come on cut bait.
I hadn't neither.
What's up, Pork Chop?
What's up, Chop?
But to be honest now, when I fish a flathead, I don't ever use cut bait. I always use live bullhead.
Welcome in, Pork Chop. I use either bluegill or goldfish.
Yeah, all that's good bait.
Yeah, me too. But I try to use bullhead.
I love using goldfish, and one of these days I am going to catch something on it. I've never gotten anything on live goldfish.
Oh, wow.
I've had a couple bites on goldfish, but I never got one in. You never hung one and got it in, but I got a couple bites on it. I don't know what kind of fish it was, but they bit the crap out of it a couple times. But it didn't hook up.
I've caught a lot of fish on a lot of catfish on goldfish.
Yeah.
On all kind of lines.
When I go down to there in Georgia on the Altamont River, where it lets out into the Atlantic, I use live shrimp. I go down there to the boat campground, and they sell live shrimp in the bait store. Yeah. And I will buy a bunch of live shrimp, and I'll take them out there.
There's Jody's nemesis.
Yep, Pork Chop.
Did she ever catch a fish tonight yet, Pork Chop? Yeah, I don't know. I know people catch big flatheads on cut bait. I never have, but I never fished for them with cut bait. I never even lucked up and caught a big one on cut bait.
I hadn't either.
But when I fish go to the what do you call it? What do y'all call it when I target flatheads? I got live bait now.
Right, I do too.
The way I do it.
Almost any time I fish, I've got some sort of live bait with me.
Yeah.
But I also have cut bait. I also have chicken. I also have, you name it, I take a smorgasbord.
Yeah, that's what I try to do, because you don't never know what to like the best that day. You throw a little bit of everything and then see what they're hitting on. Then that's what I concentrate on. Most of the time, the way I do it.
When me and Melissa went fishing the last time, I didn't take nothing but chicken livers and chicken thighs. Bone-on chicken thighs at that.
That's one thing I rarely ever have is chicken liver. I don't ever use it hardly.
I don't like what I don't like about chicken livers is that stuff will get all over your hand. You smell it for about 3 or 4 days. But it's strong. Ain't no dirt about that.
Yep.
But I like to get some of that little mesh and put it up in there. If I got time, I'll do it before I go there. And then I put it in a Ziploc bag it's going to be a few days and freeze it before I go. If not, I just put it in the refrigerator if I'm going to go on a day or so. But I like to prepare the here with that little mesh stuff on there side to help keep it on the hook. And then all I got to do is just hook it up and throw it.
Well,
chicken's not that expensive, Jeremy. I can get it $6 or $8 for 10 pounds.
Yeah, it ain't that bad. You catch it on sale, you can get a decent price on it. But heck, everything high now in the meat department. I don't care what you go look at. You know,
well, I tell you, them little old cubes of beef stew meat soaked in that chicken liver, it'll wear them bullheads out now.
Yeah.
What's up,
And,
CP?
and I bet it'll do the same thing to Channel Cat.
Welcome in, EP.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, CP.
Yeah, I like to use pork tripe too. It's lying on the stomach on a hog. Cut that up in little chunks and throw that in there. Sometimes I'll put garlic on it and stuff like that. Let it
Man,
marinate.
I tell you what, boy, my mom and daddy love that pork trap. Try any trap. Man, I
Yeah,
couldn't stand when they fry that up.
yeah, it's good though. I eat
Have
it too.
the whole house stinking.
Yeah, man, stink good, don't
Bad as chitlins.
Oh, it don't stink. I mean, it don't smell good. It stinks.
it? I know it. I just messing with you. Make my mouth water when I smell it.
Oh no, man! It made me want to leave the house.
Yeah, I always come back because I know by the time I think it's ready, I'll come back.
I can go I go spend the night at my friend's house. Mm.
I talking about tripe and chitlins is the same way, man.
Yeah.
We had a night marshal at Shelby growing up. He was a night marshal ever since I could ever remember. And when I left Shelby, he was still a night marshal. But I had a good buddy that lived on the highway, the main drag through town, and he lived about Jarvis lived probably a mile and a half from the city hall, and that's where Mr. Nasser used to sit all the time, all night in his car, in the police car in front of City Hall.
Right.
And then he went on duty 6 o'clock, I think, in the evening. And Jarvis would get out there and cook chitlins, and he'd get in his front yard and wait till the wind was out of the north blowing down. And look, it was just like when about that second boiling on them chitlins, you could see that cop car crank up down yonder, and here he come, man. He could smell it. And then he pull up in there and he cook, and Jarvis had already had my plate ready for it. But he could smell he being in that car, he slept for the whole shift, you know.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Because he farmed all day and he slept in the car all night. Yeah, we slept up there one night and stole all the hubcaps off his car and laid them on the hood.
Oh wow.
But he could smell that chili cooking.
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
gonna
Stan,
cook with bait of them things. I ain't had none in a right good while. I'm gonna fix me up something here this warm water.
hey Stan, I got a catfish tournament coming, a channel catfish tournament coming up. I think I'm gonna make sure I go hog hunting right before that. That's gonna be my secret bait for the channel cat.
Dadgum, man. I done told you what you need to do to catch some dadgum channel cat.
I know what to do.
I told you. I guarantee you that stuff will wear them channel cats out and stay on the hook forever. You don't have to. All you got to do is blend them livers up real fine and soak that meat cube in. You ain't got to go skin no nasty hog.
Oh, I ain't gonna skin a massive hog. I'm gonna skin a little hog.
You just gonna get the
Tell you
liver
what,
lights out of it.
if there's any pork skin around, I'm gonna make cracklings there dead and put it in my cornbread. I ain't gonna put it on no hook.
I might need to make up. I don't think I got but one little small bag of that stuff left.
Sound like you need to go hog hunting, Steve.
Man, I wouldn't shoot one of them nasty things with your gun.
Dude, I'd like to have me one. But
There's nothing better than wild boar meat.
I'd like to have one already skinned and cut up and butchered and in the white paper. That's the only way I want it.
Hey, I have been known to give whole pigs away, skinned already.
In the white butcher paper.
No, they could butcher it the way they wanted to. But I gave several away like that.
Man, you can't beat that now. Somebody give you a hog already skint, ready to process it any way you want to. You can't beat that.
Right. Well, I took the two halves. I cut it down the middle and gave it away.
Hmm.
Took my saws off and cut it
Yeah.
down the middle,
Yeah.
two halves. Then I
Yep.
gave the, I gave, I guarantee. I brought two home in my cooler. One time I gave it to my neighbor. Then I called another guy, come pick it up.
Yeah, I like to have one no heavier than 100 pounds, ideally around 50, 60, just a good size show. I like to have one and cook it on
Oh
my
yeah,
charcoal grill. I can put it on my
yeah.
smoker grill like that if it's that small.
That's the only ones. I love them. If they're under 100, I throw them on my doggone smoker out there.
That's right. That's the way to do it. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I love to do that, man. Give me some hickory and some cherry and some charcoal. Yeah, boy.
Did
Rub
I
him
tell,
up real good. Smack a little jack in him. Put him on the grill. Yeah, buddy.
did I tell you about them hot tamales I done found?
Yeah,
I
you
told
told
y'all
me.
about that.
Yeah, you told me about it. You
I
had
was
me
talking
going.
to. I called him the other day talking to him, and He custom makes hot tamales out of deer, wild hog,
Oh,
coon,
man, I like to try that.
whatever you bring him. He'll custom make you hot tamales.
Does he ship them out himself or he just do it for
No,
people?
he don't ship them. He just, like if I kill a deer and had it ground up into hamburger meat, you carry
Yeah,
all that up there to him, and he turns it into hot tamales.
man, I like to do that. But
I like how mothers made it with chicken.
I ain't driving all the way to Mississippi to get him to do it. But if he ship them, I like to have some.
Have you tried chicken hot tamales?
He ain't never mentioned nobody running over no chicken and bringing it up there.
I expect it already be tamale if you run over it.
No, I don't eat that hot stuff, Jeremy. I don't eat hot food, but I love them hot tamales that boy makes. He makes them. They're the best I ever ate.
Man, I wouldn't eat one of them hot chips. I done seen people try that thing. Oh, give me that thing. It maybe 30 seconds. No.
Mm-hmm.
That's
He was
right,
running
T.
down.
Shred that chicken up, put it in a hot tamale. Ooh, man. Wrap it in a corn husk. Oh, man.
Yeah, I'd like to try me some of that.
And put that,
Well,
some of that hot green sauce on it. Oh, man.
Well, we got a bunch of folks in Greenville that make hot tamales. We got one that built a restaurant called Hot Tamale Heaven, and I thought those were the best, as good as I'd ever eaten until I got this boy. And I'm telling you,
You see that, Mike Turner?
that's a big devil.
I'd eat it.
I like to see that. Yeah,
I'm not afraid of hot stuff.
I like it. I like
I'd
to
do
see
the
you
Pocky
when you do
challenge.
it.
It don't matter to me.
I want you to go live when you do it because I want to see it.
Man, I tell you what, the other night, Don R, he had some of that ghost pepper dip, cheese dip. Man, yeah, my mouth's watering.
I'll tell you what. Anybody wants to send me a Pocky chip, I'll do it. I ain't paying the price for it to have it shipped to me, but I have no problem eating one.
Well, if I knew where to buy one, I'd send you one. If you eat it on camera,
You can do it on Amazon.
Amazon. Let's see. What are they called?
Pocky chip challenge.
Pocky?
Don't ask me how to spell it though.
I'll just type in hot chip challenge.
yeah. They got a machine, Tim,
Man, I
or
like
they
to
roll them
try
by
them.
hand.
I bet they make some good ones too.
The chip costs $24.
Yep.
You're
Good
going to
God,
buy your
those be
own,
hot,
Mike.
then.
That's why I said I ain't paying for the chip. But
I'd
if
give
somebody
50
wanted to buy it and
cents.
send it, I'd do it.
I'd give 50 cents on the stamp, but I ain't gonna pay no postage money.
That's ridiculous, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, they roll them by hand, boy. That's hard work.
What's so special about that? Then you got to drink a gallon of milk behind it to keep from killing you.
I wouldn't.
Well, I tell you, somebody can eat them. That Jerry Small Pepper, I guarantee he can eat them and don't drink no water or nothing.
That rascal tough.
He'll sit there with habaneros, the ghost peppers, and Carolina Reapers. He'll just have them lined up and just sit there and eat them one right after another.
That's
Chew them up. And ain't no water, ain't no beer, ain't no milk, ain't nothing nowhere.
You talking about Johnny Small Pepper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go look at some of his videos, man.
Yeah, I watched one or two, but I ain't really. It was about the other things. It won't break the peppers. I didn't know he had no pepper video. I'd go look.
Man, he got to have cauterized guts and everything.
I need stuff pretty hot now. I love my Tabasco sauce, but I'll get something just a notch hotter than that sometimes. But
You see what Tim Molina said?
What's that?
About his wife and mother-in-law can make 20 or 30
dozen. Man,
they make them by hand. They don't have a machine or nothing.
Yeah, I told him. I said, I bet they're good too. I'd like to try them. That's what I told him. I'd like to, because they homemade, man. That's the original stuff right now.
Now what's CP talking about?
I have the Death Nuts.
The Death Nuts.
What is that? I ain't heard of that.
It's like the hot chip challenge, but it's peanuts.
You fixing to eat them, CP?
You have to do one nut at a time. I think they have like 5 different nuts that are all the different heat index on the Scoville.
Get him up here. Get him up here, Hogleg. He's finna do it.
Oh, he's finna now?
He got them in his hand, he said.
He says he has them. He didn't say he was going to do them now.
He said he got it in his mind. He's thinking about doing it.
Come on, CP. You chicken.
Yeah, come on, CP.
You pile of crap. You chicken crap.
Be like old man told me one time. He said, "You ever notice chicken hawk?" I said, "What?"
Give him the link. Give him the link.
He said, green got that little white stuff on top of that chicken hawk. And you know what that is? I said, "What?" He said, "That's chicken hawk too."
That's the same thing.
Yeah.
Put that link out there for CP. He's going to show us something. That is CP. Come on up here. I want to see you eat one of them chips, one of them peanuts, or whatever the hell it is.
He ain't got them. He just said he got it in his mind. He's thinking about
in
doing
his hand, in my hand. He
said he's got them in his hand.
Oh, he did. I didn't see that. Well, come on up here, man.
Come on. Ain't nothing to you. I done told everybody ain't much to you.
Come on, CP.
CP, are you going to let him call you out like that?
Called my fish the other day a turd hustler, didn't he? Well, I'm going to call him on same thing.
He says, I ain't doing it.
Y'all all heard him call my fish too, what he called it.
Yep.
Ain't nothing. He chicken crap.
Man, I ain't paying
on top of that, he ain't even got them peanuts.
One chip challenge, you get one chip for $18.49.
How much is it? How many you get for the $24?
You get 2 chips for $35.
Good God, man. That's 2 chips, $35.
Yeah.
One thing I forgot to tell y'all about CP, he will lie now. And he ain't no more got them hot peanuts than I got a race car sitting in here in the living room. He lying just because he wanted to be in the conversation. See, that's the way he is.
Hey, he smack you pretty hard, CP.
Well, CP says cock-a-doodle doo. He's calling himself a chicken.
They even got Little Nitro, hottest gummy bear.
Yep. That's the one that Anglerholics did.
Yeah, I saw him do that. See, now his next post is going to be he got a whole pack of them gummy bears. Watch what I tell you.
Oh, man.
And he ain't got none of it.
I don't blame him for being chicken. I would be too.
Yeah, I would be too. I believe I can handle it going in. How about the coming out part? Ooh.
Man, I'll tell you what.
Actually, from what I understand, it's worse going in than it is coming out.
I've seen people do that chip. 2 or 3 different people do that chip challenge.
I have too. What's that catfish coolie? What's his name?
They burn them up.
Ain't that the guy on YouTube, Catfish Cooley or something like that, is always doing that crazy stuff?
Yeah. He do all kind of crazy mess.
Yeah,
He just old hillbilly redneck. That joke is funny though, man.
look, he just sitting there drooling, his mouth just drooling like he had the rabies.
Yeah, he's hollering.
And he ain't got no damn teeth.
Uh-oh.
There's that line, Jack Bennett, right there.
Whatever, man.
What you know, man?
Come on, let's see
Wow.
let's see one of them go down, man.
I ain't finna eat none more of these damn things.
Oh,
I ate
wow.
one.
You
I
ate
ate
one?
one.
What do you think of
It'd like to kill me.
it?
They want to kill me.
What? You laying down?
Yeah, I'm in the bed.
But I need to give you a quarter.
You can keep it. These songs got here bad.
Are you good?
They ain't got no flavor, just heat.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just heat. Ain't no flavor, just pain and heat.
I hear you, bro.
Yeah. Nah, I'm gone.
You're a better man than me, 'cause I wouldn't even try one.
Well, I was stupid.
Oh, wow.
Where'd he go? He left.
He just dropped it. He just wanted to prove to you that he had them.
He left. Oh, man. Yeah.
Dan just never handle hot peppers, didn't go Pete.
Right. No doubt about that.
I tell you what, boy, me and Melissa, we drove 2 summers ago. We drove the hottest jalapeno peppers that I have ever ate before.
Mm.
I mean, good Lord. And I like hot food. But man, them were hot. And
Were they real dark green?
yeah.
Yeah, that's most time the dark green was hotter than the lighter color one that I've seen.
Yeah, big.
Because I leave the seeds in them and everything. That's where the hotness is, mostly. I like to chop them up and eat them seeds and all, most time. But I got to hold a couple, get the bag up and hit the milk cooler.
Look here. 2019.
Yeah, my
Right here.
Yeah, man.
Them,
There you go.
them are some hot jokers.
You know, it must have been a year because my son's dad-in-law gave me a jar chopped up like that, and I got me a cracker and I ate one little piece of it. I couldn't even swallow it. I had to spit it out. And I put the top back on and gave it to my other son. Told him carry him to Arkansas. They ain't staying here.
But this we got some like Melissa chopped these up. She of course now she put gloves on,
Yeah.
latex gloves on, but she chopped them up like that. They sliced jalapenos and then she did some whole ones too.
Hog
Did
leg.
she pick them?
CP said if you eat 2 of them slices, he'll eat 1 of them peanuts. Ain't that, won't you, CP?
Did she pickle them or just put them in water, Hogley?
Nah, she pickled them.
Yeah, man, they all be very good.
But I got a jar. About a month later, he gave me a jar that ain't been sliced up. They in there, and I bit the end of one of them, and I had to spit that out and throw that away, and that's all that's left out. No, come on, he gonna eat 2 of them peppers if you eat 1 of them peanuts.
I tell you what, if you eat one of them peanuts, I'll eat 2 of these slices.
There you
And he
go.
already said they the hottest peppers he ever ate.
They are. They and
There
I
you
like.
go, CP. Challenge been made, bro. Come on up here and toe the mark, man.
Look here, CP. If you eat one of them nuts, I'll take a whole spoonful.
Oh man, no, don't do that.
I know.
You got to be smarter than that, Hog leg.
I'm just trying to get him to eat a nut.
Look, brother, just make sure you got some milk in the house and you'll be all right. You get you a glass of milk and sit in front of you. Get so you can't handle it no more. Drink a glass of milk. It'll cool it down. That's the best thing to kill hot stuff is milk. Chocolate milk better than the regular milk.
Yeah, dairy milk, dairy. But no, these things right here are hot. Good Lord. It was 8:19.
I wish I knew somebody I could give this jar I got to.
They done soaked up in that juice and pickle real good, man. That juice would be good putting some beans too, man. That'll make it push on through.
Yeah, collard greens.
Yeah, good for that too. Yes, sir.
Get out the Vaseline, paint that butt.
Yeah.
They Reed, my son up in Arkansas, loves to raise peppers. And he raises them all in one bed. Hot ones, and hell, I can't even eat his bell pepper.
Oh wow.
Oh, I love bell peppers. I eat them 2 or 3 times a week.
But he raises them in amongst all them ghost peppers and all them other peppers, and
Yeah,
and they get some heat, and they get a little heat in them. Now they don't get hot, but they too hot for
right.
that. Yeah. I don't like them.
I tell you what,
pollinate. That's how they get hot.
I tell you what, I like to. What I'd like to do is take some fish fillets, normally flathead fillets, and I like to fry them up. Those Zatarans fish fry.
Yeah.
And then take a couple of peppers and put in the bag with them and take them fishing with me. Man, it makes them doggone fish fillets hot.
No, I don't want that. Put that up for Mike T to see.
What?
CP ship you them peanuts.
Go for it. I ain't scared of them. I'll do them all at once.
He'll do them all at once.
No, all at once. There's 5 peanuts in that bag.
No, he ate one of them.
He ate one, so it's 4 in there.
Okay, so there's 4 now. I'll still eat 4 of them.
All he needs is some kind of mailing address. It looks like.
I want to see that. And that way, Hog Leg, he can eat some of them peppers with you.
Yeah, you and Hog Leg can have do some eating.
He get one of them old big tablespoons, one of them Jeffro Bodine spoons.
Oh, it's 5 packs of peanuts in there.
Oh man, there's 5 packs of peanuts.
5 packs. What does that mean? Each one of them I don't
That
understand
got
what they
5
mean.
peanuts in it, I reckon.
Well, ship them to him, CP. We're gonna
CP,
get
my email address is in my about section on my channel. Email me, I'll send you my address.
There you go.
I'll do them. I ain't scared of them.
You gonna do them on live?
CP say you gonna die.
I'll do them on your live.
All right.
All good.
All right.
We want to do it when I get to see it, so I want to know.
CP say you gonna die.
Oh,
If there's a full pack of 5 peanuts in there, I'll do all 5 at once.
it's
About
6 nuts in each pack.
There's 6 peanuts in each bag. I'll do all 6 at once. I don't care.
Good gravy mighty.
CP, take out the hot pack and send them.
There's
Send
6
them the
nuts in
6
each
hot
pack.
pack.
Hmm.
They must be labeled hot and not hot, and a little bit hot, and they must be labeled.
I mean, they're all late, or each peanut has its own Scoville measurement. I think the highest one's like either 9 or 13 million, if I
So
remember reading
it
right.
goes all starts there with ain't that much and ends up with put you in a truck.
Yeah, we all want to see it.
Mike said he'll eat a whole pack, and Hogleg gonna eat a spoonful of them pepper slices.
No, I didn't say that. No.
Yeah, he did.
Chicken.
Wait now, let me go back on the replay right here and see what you said.
I said if Chuck CP ate it.
What about if Mike? But it don't go if Mike eats it, huh?
No.
Yeah, if it's like
gambling.
because I don't know, I've never bought them, but if they're a pack, like 5 packs of, like each pack has all of the same hotness or whatever, I'll take 1 out of each pack.
Oh, I got you. If each pack is a little bit hotter, you take 1 out of each pack.
Right. But
I would think you got them packaged like one is low heat, one high heat, and in between, all in the same pack. I would think, and you just dump the whole pack in.
It'd still be fun to watch somebody eat them, even if they can eat hot food.
I'd be having. I want to watch him eat just 1 peanut. He ain't got to eat the whole pack. I want to see him eat 1.
Oh no, he already said he's gonna eat a whole pack of them.
Yeah, what he said. But I mean, he don't got to. If he can just eat 1, he'd be to improve himself about a man in the other. Except for CP. CP ate 1. Look here, Hog Leg. If you ain't gonna eat them things, you might well package them up in a package where they won't break and send them to me.
I got several jars of them.
You ain't gonna eat them. You scared of them. You ain't gonna eat them. Don't let them go bad, man. You said they're 19. They didn't think they'd be eat up now.
Hey, I ain't scared of them. This is one jar of many. You got to remember, we grow the garden.
Well, it's 19 when Melissa Candle, and it's 2022 now, so you must be a little worried of them. You waiting on 2-3 years before you break them out, man. Come on now.
No.
Yeah, he said right there, all the same in the pack. Each pack is different. So I would take one peanut out of each pack.
Oh.
No, just send him the hottest pack, and we'll watch him eat the hottest pack.
Well, if he only sends me the hottest pack, I only need 1 peanut because they're all the same.
No, we want to watch you eat the whole pack.
No, that wasn't the deal.
You said it right.
If you're gonna do the challenge, you're supposed to do 1 of each one. And technically, you're supposed to do them 1 peanut at a time. I'm gonna throw all 5 of them in my mouth, or 6, whatever there is.
Oh, that much.
Send him a jar of what? You ain't gonna eat them jalapenos. Eat chicken.
That's why I'm trying to get it. Whole leg send me a jar. You won't do.
You let them rot before you give them away.
If you listening, Melissa, next time you make some of them things, let me know. I want a jar. I'll pay you for the processing and the shipping
Hey,
too.
this is just one jar of about 40 or 50 that she jarred that year.
Oh man, well I ought to just give me a jar of them then, huh?
And then she jarred some more this past season.
Mm.
They're not as hot as these right here in this jar, though.
Yeah, that's the ones I want, the hottest one.
No, you don't eat hot food, Chuck. You just lying. If you won't eat no peanut, I know you won't eat no jalapeno.
he said,
I told y'all he's bad to lie now.
yeah, but he came up here and showed us that pack of peanuts.
Yeah, but he also said he eats jalapeno.
And they also say you gonna die.
Yeah, I remember BK when y'all put that hot sauce in his chili. He said, "Oh, I love hot food, man. They fill this bowl up with this stuff. Bowl of chili, like to kill it, man." That Dave's Insanity sauce is the hottest stuff I ever put in my mouth. It gets any hotter. I don't never want no more hot, nothing like that in my mouth.
I tell you what, I will send you this jar right here, Kenneth, free of charge. If you open it and you on live stream, you open it on live stream, pop the top. See, don't open it until you get on my live stream.
Right.
And I will send it to you free of charge. If you pop the top on it, open the seal, and you take a spoon and you get as many on that spoon as you can, and you put it in your mouth.
Now you say you gonna eat 2 slices. You want me to eat a whole spoonful? That told me when you say I eat 2 slices, but I ain't gonna eat no spoonful. That told me then they're right hot. But I mean, I might
And
do
look at all the peppers and seeds in that jar.
Yeah, that's where the heat is in jalapenos is the seed. Yeah, man. Them things right there be right. That'll spice up some beans, man. You be blowing, it look like a blowtorch.
Because it probably cost me a little bit of money to send.
Yeah, I know. I know. I would pay for the shipping.
No, I'll pay for the shipping. I'll pay for the shipping.
You got to package it up where it won't break. It got to be like put some kind of foam or something around it in the box so it won't break.
Listen, I used to sell on eBay.
You know what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what to do.
Yeah, that's jalapenos, Charles.
Now, you talking about a big old tablespoon or a teaspoon?
Whichever spoon you want.
Any size spoon.
I got a baby spoon in there, like you feed your baby.
No, not a baby spoon.
Yeah, I can try it, but I'm gonna have to have me a mug of milk around here in case I need it. If I don't need it, I won't drink it.
CP said put in a PVC pipe.
Yeah, that worked too.
Tape the ends of it up good.
I'll tell you what, I'll give it a shot if you want to do that.
Stick some more rags in there around them bottom.
If it's too bad, I might have fall off alive till I go throw up and stuff, come back. I'll do it in the live. I'll do it in one of your lives one night.
That's what I want you to do it on my life. I'm gonna send this jar right here to you.
Okay.
All right.
You do it, I'll give it a shot. Yeah, man.
I'm gonna ship it out this weekend.
I gotta start eating on my sriracha sauce to work my way up.
As soon as you get it, because I'm gonna ship it to you priority mail.
Okay, I'll get it in a day or two then.
Uh-huh.
All right. I'll give it a shot.
All right.
I don't think it'll kill me. Might make me wish I was dead, but it won't kill me. I'll give it a shot.
That's my smack talk.
All right, brother. Well, I'm smacking back. Bring it on. I'm tripping. I do like jalapenos, but I know some of them is right much hotter than the other. Them dark green ones, boy, will lift you up sometime.
That's what they are.
Yeah, I see they dark green. So I know they're going to be smoking. I'll try it, though. That make good conversation.
Yeah.
It make a whole lot of things on. I wind up eating all of them, but I just put them in food, season food up with them a little bit, but just do it sparingly.
What's up, Lee?
Uncle Lou, what's up? Yeah, it's gonna be tight on Bud. No doubt about it.
Welcome in, Solo.
I'm gonna try it. No, I ain't gonna pop the top and drink all the juice. Now I ain't no fool. But I'll try. He said get all I can get on a spoon. I try to get some of them on now.
World.
Where somebody done got hung up in something.
Talking about eating peppers and you done got hungry, huh? Oh wow, and pork rind.
Oh, man, got something good down there. Them jalapenos go good with pork rinds too.
Jalapenos with V8 juice, or that just tomato juice?
V8.
V8.
Spicy V8.
Yeah, I drunk. Melissa bought that non-spicy, but I had to spice it up, so I took some Louisiana hot sauce and did like this. And
Plenty spicy for me.
I've been drinking that V8 juice for about 2 weeks now.
Yeah, I like some V8 juice now.
I used to
see what Lee asked there. Did I miss something while I was typing?
What's that?
Hey, Solo.
It's the Try Killing Your Inners show.
Yeah.
Hey, Uncle Lou.
Yeah, to work on a whole lot harder if your stomach is empty. You got to have a little something in your stomach.
Right.
I know old boy I used to work with, man, in Logan Woods. That joker drank all the time. Every weekend he drank like a gallon of liquor. But before he started drinking, that joker would put him some fat back over in a little pot and boil it. Then he'd pour it in a big glass and drink it and eat the fat back. You got to line your stomach up before you get it drinking.
No, Texan, this is some jalapenos that I grew. We grew in 2019, and Melissa just pickled them, put them in a jar. And
Mike, CP said he sent the email.
Yeah, I'm replying back right now.
Okay, buddy. I didn't know if you seen that.
Yeah, I just got the email.
Right on, bro. Well, looks like there's going to be some exciting upcoming episodes in the Boar, nigga.
Heck yeah. Y'all going to do it the same night?
Email responded.
That's depending on what you want. If you want 2 episodes of everybody crying and puking and counting, that's all right. We do it all at one time. Whichever way you want. If you want both of us to do it at the same time, we can do that.
Well, what does the audience think out there? You want one night or both to a night together?
See, if he said, I'm going to enjoy watching you die.
Mike T,
What?
see what CP says?
That's it. I'm not too worried about it. He's got my address, so when they get here, I'll send Hogleg a text, let him know so he can prepare for his side of it.
There you go. Ain't nobody responding on whether they want both of us to do it at the same time or not. They must don't care.
She
That's
put like,
cute tomato.
yeah, she put like 40 jars, quart jars of tomatoes this past season and 20 pints of tomatoes.
Now, there's enough for those peanuts. I might even get my little brother into doing it. He likes hot things too.
And this is this season's jalapenos.
Cool. Yeah. I bet they good too, man. I love some good home canned stuff.
Yeah.
I freeze some stuff like some peppers and different things like that, you know. But I try to eat them up through the winter because they ain't no good after a few
The
months.
only thing I know I'm going to do that night is I'm going to make sure my air conditioner is on about 50 degrees. It will make me sweat and it may make me tear up, but
Yeah, it probably will me too. But if it gets too hot, well, I can't stand it. I'm gonna have me about 20 ounces of milk here, and I'm gonna chug it.
he said it's enough. He's going to send all of them. All right, I'm game.
Hog legs fear factor. Well, y'all want to see them do it both the same night, or you want to split up one night and one the other night?
I'd hate to see you have to sit up here all night by yourself.
Yeah, me too. That's what I was thinking about this short show.
Lucky.
What's up, Ricky?
Hush, Tim. Yeah, I do too.
I know honey helps and any kind of dairy helps. But
I do too, but this year right here, we grow some hot jalapenos. I don't know what them are, Tim.
What's this? Peachy Ganos. I don't know what that is. Sound like it might be a bathroom involved in that.
Well, this has got your name on this jar right here. Got your name on it, Kenneth.
Okay, brother. I ain't gonna waste none of them. I'll eat them eventually, but I might have to put a slice or two in a bowl of beans. But I'll eventually eat them up.
I don't care as long as you eat a spoonful of them all my life.
Okay.
I can't believe I'm doing Kenneth like this.
Oh, that's all right, bro. I accept it, so it ain't your fault no way. I'm the one said I'd do it, so it ain't on you, brother. You just providing the means.
Yeah, providing the means.
He's an enabler.
Yeah, he's an enabler. That's right. I know what will happen. I pop that top and I smell it. It's going to curl up all the hairs in my nose, probably burn them out. And I'm going to like, oh, man. I got to be good as my word, though. I done told you I'm going to do it. I'm gonna suffer through it if I have to.
I just didn't take my hand, hit it with a ball peen hammer.
Yeah,
Let's eat something hot like that.
This is a muscadine jelly. And this is strawberry jelly, I think.
yeah, that'll work. Put them in there with it. I can tear that up too now. I'll eat a spoonful of each one of them too if you want me to.
Cut the bush down.
I think that one. I ain't sure what that one is. I ain't sure what that one is.
Yeah, I got me a can. I got to buy the seals for it. The seals and dry out it. I need to go get the seals for it, replace all of them, and start canning some stuff myself.
Yeah.
My grandma, my mama canned all my life. My sister still cans now. Some I get a few jars of stuff from her, but I like to start doing my own. Get a little stock.
I've already got some hot jelly.
I like it pepper jelly.
Yeah, I do
It's
too.
pretty good.
I was actually just given a small jar of pepper chili the other day, or pepper jelly. Yeah, jelly.
Yeah, that stuff's good, man. I like it. I got a jar behind the cabinet now. I need to open that booger up. I've been delaying on doing it because when I open it, it don't last long. That's the last jar I got.
Oh, you was telling Ricky to hit it hard. Yeah, we are. We're not going to grow as big a garden this year. We grew 40 tomato plants in the garden.
Yeah,
We have tomato plants all over the yard.
Yeah.
man, that's a pile of tomatoes out, man.
Yeah.
You be getting a 2 or 3 gallon bucket every day when them things coming in.
Yep. I grew different types of heirlooms this year. I grew all kinds of, I don't, the scientific names, but I grew the Abe Lincolns, the ones that get that big.
Yeah.
And then I grew some kind of ugly tomato. I mean, it looked like a pumpkin, a red pumpkin. I mean, it was all indented and all that stuff. I mean, it looked like a pumpkin.
Mm.
What was the meat like in the inside? The meat of the tomato? Did it have
It
a
was
bunch
good.
of seeds?
No, it was good. I didn't grow none with a bunch of seeds in it this year.
Yeah.
But I grew Floridia, and then I grew of course, Homestead, Boy, the Abe Lincolns.
See you, Solo.
All right, don't work too hard, Solo.
Take
Later,
care,
Ricky.
have a good one, bro.
That's something Melissa has never done, canned meat, any type of meat.
My grandma used to can meat,
Yeah.
beef, and pork. She'd can it. It's pretty good that way. My mama never did it, but my grandma did, especially when we used to kill a bunch of hogs every year. Mr. Malena, I hope your colonoscopy goes good, brother. No polyps. I wish you the best on that, man.
Yep, me too. Last time I went, I had 5
Hold
polyps.
up now. Hold up. I'm sitting up here eating.
I have to use pressure canner. Yeah, that's something Melissa hadn't got into yet. But now we've vacuum seal a lot of deer meat and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, that's good too. That's better than just regular freezer bags because you get all that oxygen out. It
Yeah,
helps in meats to preserve a whole lot better.
and we've vacuum sealed bunches of peppers because we grow like we got 25 foot rows, and I grow. Your eyes, Steve.
You see what he put in there?
Good morning,
Oh,
Blue Rocker.
man. I'll tell you. Hey, Boo.
What's up, Boo Rocker?
Oh man.
Yeah, with a camera.
Yeah, I guess that's what it's gonna be, all right.
Oh man.
I never thought about it like that, but he's sure telling the truth.
Oh man.
I was feeding and got one of them chips on his straight. I don't know what's going on.
No, I was sitting up here watching it when it went up, came up there.
About 6 feet up. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm gonna get together with Pop. It's birth time. We go to planting some garden stuff. I'm gonna try to help him with it this year. I just have to be careful how I walk through that dirt.
Right.
I'm gonna try to help him out some, get it planted.
I think we're just gonna plant 2 rows of tomato plants, and then we're gonna plant a bunch of those that little cherry tomatoes that you can plant in a flower pot, a hanger
Yeah,
basket.
yeah.
I'm gonna try to grow some watermelon this year.
There you go. You like cantaloupe?
Yeah, I like cantaloupe too.
Yeah.
But see, we got a problem with the pollinators around here. We can't. We don't have very many pollinators.
I can tell you how to get them.
How?
Study up on solitary bees. I got 2 boxes in my yard I built.
Solitary bees.
Solitary bees. They are 400 times better pollinators than a honeybee.
Well, how do you get them?
They live in holes in the wood.
Them carpenter ants?
Huh?
Ain't them carpenter ants?
No, these bees. You've seen them, you just didn't know what they were. I took a block of wood and just let's see, 5/16, 3/8, 3/8 and 5/16. I believe is the size holes I drilled.
All right,
And
Tim.
it had to be 7 inches deep. And these bees They go in the back end and they lay an egg and they seal it off the hole.
I seen them
Right.
holes. I didn't know
And
what
they lay
made.
female eggs and male eggs and female eggs, and you got to have a deep enough hole that they can put enough of the different sexes in the hole.
Hmm.
And then they seal the outside of the hole off. Then it's good if you got a mud hole or something close by where they can go in and get mud. That's what they use.
Right.
Yeah, I always thought that was dirt daubles, but it must have been them bees too then.
They're small. They're real small. They ain't big as a dirt dog.
Yeah.
But I got two. I built. I gave Blaine one. I gave Reed one. And then I got two here. I got them hanging on them shepherd hooks,
Yeah.
Right.
And then I also planted some mountain mint that attracts them.
Hmm.
And I got it sitting out there on the back yonder, kind of out of the way. But I got one of the houses out there by that mountain mint. But they're 400 times better pollinators than a honeybee.
Well, how many you reckon you got bees?
I happened to look at one of them this morning, yesterday when I was planting that corn. I had about, it must be 10, 12 holes stopped up. This is my second year. This is my second.
Morning, Chris.
Good morning,
What's up,
Chris.
Hey, Chris, when they come out this spring, that'll be my second crop up. Last year I had them, that was so this is my second year to have boxes.
So what they do, Steve? Once they hatch out and then they come back out there dirt, they can use the same hole next year. You got to make it.
No, they can't. You have to keep. See, they sell a bundle of this little cardboard tubes about this long, 7 inches, 6 inches, 7 inches long. They sell them. You buy 100 at a time.
Yeah.
Off of Amazon, and you drill a hole in the wood, and you stick that tube inside. You drill a hole big enough to hold that tube.
Okay.
So if they use that tube after they hatch and leave, you pull that tube out and throw it away. Stick another tube in it.
I got you.
But I hadn't put out. I got two of them built to hang, but I hadn't put them out yet.
So you just take like a board and drill holes in it, or you have to make like a box so it can stay dry in there.
Well, I put a piece. I built the old rough-looking box
Okay.
and put a piece of tin, old tin, on the top of it, bolted it down, got it hanging.
I got you. I'm gonna check that out, man, because I wouldn't mind putting a few around here and over at Pops around the garden and stuff.
Well, that's the reason I did it, because we don't have honeybees no more.
Yeah, very few of them anymore.
I done Googled it and I done saved it to my doggone deal.
Well, solitary bees is the name of it, right?
Solitary bees, and this ain't the bees that drill holes in your wood around your house. Now this is a whole different thing.
A whole lot of them are bumblebees. Them old black bumblebees, they drill a hole anywhere.
Well, now the biggest solitary bee looks very similar to a bumblebee.
Okay.
Very similar.
Yeah, I got
a sweat bee. A sweat bee is a solitary bee.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask you a minute ago. With about the size of a sweat bee.
Yeah, a sweat bee is a solitary bee.
Okay.
They're different shapes, different sizes, different colors. Common solitary bees or mason bees, plaster, posterior bees, digger bees, sweat bees, carpenter bees. They vary in color. Oh wow!
It's fun to sit there on your. Kay got a herb garden, and they really tie them herbs up. It's kind of interesting to stand there and look at all them different little old bees on them. Basil is what they really like. Basil.
Yeah.
And man, it'd be 10 different kind of little bees on it. And if you watch a honeybee, I'll tell you about it. You know, a honeybee will go up and sit on a flower and stick his nose down in there and stick his nose and crawl all around in that flower. You know how they do?
Yeah.
Well, these solitary bees, they just like this, Kenny. They go, they just all over the place. Just,
Yeah.
you know, in every flower. Real quick. So that's the reason they're so much better pollinators than a honeybee.
Yeah. Well, I know around here we don't have many honeybees no more, and
We
the
don't
reason
either.
I think it is them old yellow Japanese hornets is about 2 inches long.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean, they attack the honeybee nest, eat all the honey, and kill the honeybees.
They claim that they had a virus. I think it's a virus.
But I know them yellow Japanese hornets attack every honeybee nest they can find and take it over, eat the honey, and kill the bees. Because I done got in 2 or 3 nests where the Japanese hornets was in the honeybee nest, eating it up and killing them. Then there's a bunch of dead honeybees in the nest.
There's over 200 species of solitary bee, and the name suggests they live alone. Although the truth, they have often nest close to one another. They do not produce honey, do not have a queen, and do not live in hives.
And they're not aggressive. You know, you have to mash a sweat bee to make him sting you.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
He won't just light on you and sting you like a wasp will.
Wow. Yeah, I saved that to my garden.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check that out, man.
Well, Hogleg. I was just rolling through chat a little bit, getting caught back up. Looks like you got a couple that need protection in there.
Hey, Andy, hey.
You got to make CP and Boo Rock a blue. They've both been coming in long enough.
They something else. Don't use redwood or cedar or anything for your houses.
They don't like it, huh?
Mm-mm. I'm giving you some information to shortcut your learning curve.
Right. I'm listening. I got you, brother.
And don't use treated wood.
Okay. Just plain old wood. I got you.
I tell you what I did. I caught them over at the park cutting down pecan trees.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched till they got one that's about this big around. It's about the size of a basketball. And I got them to cut me 2 slices out of the tree about that long. And where I drilled 7-inch holes in it. And it took a while because the wood is green. But where I can stick them tubes up in it.
Right.
And it was a pain in the butt, but I finally got it done. I built 2 of them.
Hello, Gigability. Good morning.
What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
But you can just build a frame and put 100 of them tubes up in there with a piece of tin, keep the weather off of it, and have the same thing.
Right.
Can you buy off Amazon?
Huh?
Can you buy the bees off Amazon?
No, buy the tubes. The bees are there. You just produce. You just giving them a place to stay. And stick a basil plant out, or if you want to order one of the mountain mints.
We grow a lot of basil.
You got them bees if you grow basil, because they love it. They're gonna be all over it.
You can probably go to some of these greenhouses and get that mint. They probably sell it at greenhouses.
Well, we had to order that mountain mint. We had to order it and have it shipped in here. We couldn't find it local.
Welcome in, Bear.
Hey,
what's up, Bear?
Yeah.
How you doing, man? Well, I was thinking you need to build a box or something to keep the weather off of them tubes. You said they like cardboard.
That's right.
Tubes.
You need to do that. A piece of long tin, and they got to face east.
Huh?
The box, once you build a nest, face it east.
Huh.
Oh,
It'll tell you all that. If you read up on them, it'll tell you all that. I'm just telling you stuff that I remember from doing it, you know.
Right. I wonder what's the purpose of that, to keep it weather from bad
Get
weather.
that early morning sunlight. Get the early morning sunlight so that they'll hatch quicker.
Okay, I understand that. Yeah,
And then
that's
you
interesting.
in the wintertime, when wintertime sets in, you just get your boxing cat and set it under the carport where it'll stay dry all winter.
Right.
You don't have to don't get it warm. Just put it in somewhere that stays dry.
Right.
And then carry it back out in the spring, like right now, and
With
hang
new
it back
tubes.
in your garden.
Yeah, put new tubes in and set it back over there for the next year.
Well, you got to wait for them to hatch out.
Well, how long does it take them to hatch? Don't they hatch every year?
Yeah, they'll hatch by the end of March
Yeah.
down here. Now up there where you are, I don't. Maybe a little bit later. I don't know.
solitary beehives.
Yeah, but and the way I do it, I take a little old spot in the garden and dig it up with a shovel and get it, make me a mud hole, about the size of a softball.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I think about it, I stir that mud, make that mud, and every time I do it, I notice a bunch of new holes filled up. So that mud's right there for them, and they go to town with it.
Yeah. That's a shortcut for them. They won't have to try to make mud. It's already there. They just
And
get
have to go find it somewhere.
Yeah, that's right.
You can buy them at
So I
Lowe's.
think
Do what, Holly?
I said you can buy the beehives at Lowe's for $10.
Hmm.
I'm gonna carry it.
With them little tubes you talking about?
no, they sell the little hives, little boxes to make, to put
Okay.
the cubes in. I just made all mine.
I have to check him out, man.
In fact, I got the two I got out. That's 2 years old. All I did was take some 8-inch 2x4s. Yeah, there you go.
Let me see. Get off of this chat. Okay. Did it come with the tubes?
$10.98
Huh?
at Lowe's.
I don't think they come with a tube. They
It
might.
shows roughly.
It shows the tubes already in them, but they might not have another supply of them. You might have to buy this when you redo them again. You buy them off Amazon.
That's Lowe's
Maybe.
right there.
Yeah, but maybe they'll come the first time with the tubes already in them. But like Steve said, you got to change them every year. They might sell the tubes too, separate. I don't know. But I'm gonna go down to Lowe's and check it out. Ain't but $10 or something.
Yeah, yeah, $11.
That's a lot cheaper than building them.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. You couldn't hardly build that in that way. Price of lumber, yes.
How deep is that thing? Is that 6 inches deep? Specifications up there. Here we go. No. It don't tell you how.
20 times. Be special.
20 times. I said 400, doesn't I?
Yeah.
I lied.
Yeah. It's 6 inches deep, 3.5 height, 8 inches.
Yeah,
It's a flush mount. It's made out of pine. It's 6 inches width, 3.5 inches deep, and it's 8 inches tall.
See, 3.5 inches deep. Them holes ain't but 3.5 inches. Is that what it's saying?
Yeah,
that ain't deep enough. I'm telling you now. you'll end up with, according to what I've read, you'll end up with all the same females or all males, and it won't build a population.
Later, Chris.
If I'm reading that right.
Later, Chris.
Probably some of them tubes would be females, and some of them tubes would be males, so they'll still produce different.
No,
species.
they put all sexes in one tube. And if it ain't enough depth in there, if the tube, let me see it. If the tube is not deep enough, they make all one sex.
All right. Later on, Chris, take care, buddy. Be safe going to work, man. You and Miss Telly.
Y'all drive careful.
Damn, stealing beehive. Yeah, if the tube is not deep enough, or not just 6 inches, they'll put all one sex in the tube.
That's bad when somebody go to stealing beehives. That's just crazy.
But if 6 inches is in there, that's got to be the depth. So they wouldn't sell them at 3.5 inches. I mean, they know better than that unless they're just trying to hook somebody.
I would explain why it's only $10 though.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, I pay pretty good for 100 of them tubes. I believe I paid more than $10 for 100 of them. I believe. I can't remember.
This one right here is habitat 7.5 by 4.5 by 6.5, included wouldn't be instruction. Habitat measure.
See, now them measurements make more sense to me.
All right, I'll show you this one. Now it's $24.
Well, that's still cheap. But look, I think you need a piece of long tin over the overhang. Now, mine have been real successful with just a piece of flat tin over the top of it to keep. See, that's flat faced. If it rains, it's gonna get wet.
Yeah, but it's the right measurements.
See, you can put a piece of tin over the top of it. It's got a good top on it. Just screw it down good. Now, does that accept tubes?
I think that's the tubes made in it, I think.
No, it ain't no tubes in there.
You get that. Have a good rest of your night, Calabar.
Not all bees live in hives. Some solitary bees, mason bees, on top of the habitat can be disassembled and cleaning. Habitat measures 7.5 by 4.5 by 6.5, including wooden bee habitat instructions. Well, that's all you need. That's all you need right there.
But that's right. But the thing is, now once they use all them holes, and you don't want them reusing the hole, because if there's a virus in there to kill all of them. Now that's what I've read. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
They seem to think that reusing the holes causes a virus to.
Well, this one right here, habitat can be disassembled for easy cleaning.
I never seen that before. But I see how you would clean it. I mean, I can look at it and see. You see the slices that run crossways?
Right.
They just come apart.
Welcome back, Kenneth.
Yeah, I had a call come in, and I forgot to put up Do Not Disturb. When I come back up, I was with y'all guys, but I couldn't hear you. You was real low, and I had my volume wide open, so I dropped that and come back in. Now I can hear you again. I don't know why it went down on low like that. But
CP said they have the good ones on Etsy.
All right, Cattle Bear. Thanks.
Take care, Cattle Bear. Have a good one, brother.
But I just thought it was fun to build my own. You know.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool too. I mean, I think I got some old lumber ends and stuff over at Dad's. I could make one because I was thinking about taking them and making me some rabbit traps.
See, you take some 7-inch long 2x4s,
Right.
you drill it, and take some 2 wooden dials, uh, quarter half-inch wooden dials. You know,
Uh,
Right.
you drill a hole. You gotta have long drill bits. Drill a hole down through all of them. You know, you got them stacked on top of one another like blocks,
Right.
and glue that dial in there. Them 2 dials in there. All right, now you got it. Let it. You know, they sealed. They stuck together.
Right.
And then when you drill in there, if you drill through that dial, it don't make no difference. You see,
yeah,
because it's still stuck. It's been glue between each block.
right.
Right.
Now that's how I built my two. That I got done had bees in them for 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, me and Melissa, we try to grow squash. We love to grow squash, but and we can grow the prettiest plants you ever seen in your life. But but you got a male plant, a male flower, and a female flower.
Yeah,
yeah.
Well, we get the flowers, but we don't have no pollinators. We might get one or two pieces of squash.
Yeah, I love
listen,
some squash now. I eat the devil of some squash.
listen. The reason I got into these bees, I got 3 pawpaw trees planted in my yard. 3
Right.
of them. They've been blooming for. This will be the 4th year, I think. They've been blooming. I ain't never got a pawpaw.
Yeah.
So I put these bees out. They came out this past spring, and I had 2 pawpaws
Wow.
There you go.
because the bees come out early. See, they come out earlier than honeybees, and
Yeah.
fruit trees, you know, they bloom quicker than this other stuff does.
Right, right.
Yeah.
It's all cherry trees and stuff blooming now around here.
Yeah, right. Well, see, these solitary bees come out sooner than honeybees
Yeah.
start doing their thing.
Right. Well, I tell you what, I bought 2 fig trees that had figs on it when I bought them. The little fig trees
Yeah.
had figs on it when I bought them. Planted them out here in my yard around planted one on one side of the koi pond and the other on the other side of the koi pond. Ain't never produced no figs now, and I've had them out there for 4 or 5 years. Ain't got the first fig off of them.
But you need to look into these solitary bees.
Yeah,
Sound like you need some pollinators.
yeah.
We do too around here. We ain't got them like we did have. I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna put some over here and over at Daddy's too.
We got banana trees out there too. Shit, we ain't never got the first banana tree off them, and we had banana trees for 20 years. Ain't the first banana came on them.
I bet
Big
you put
tree.
some bees in it that'll help you out a lot.
Big, big, beautiful trees. They make great shade.
No banana.
No bananas.
Well, I left my bee houses out all one. I didn't take them in like I did last year.
Welcome in, Bug Man.
Hey,
Bug.
bud.
What's up, Bug Man?
I say I've been wanting to get some honeybees, but Melissa don't want me to get honeybees because she says they'll sting. But I was going to set them up. We got a pet cemetery out there. I was going to set them in the pet cemetery, and I got it fenced off. So wouldn't nobody go in there. Dogs wouldn't go in there, and she still don't want them.
Well, I talked to Charles about getting a hive from him when I discovered these. I don't remember how I discovered these solitary bees. I forgot who told me about it. But we got to Kay and I, both of us, got in and got to researching it because she raises flowers and stuff. You know, and you got to have the same thing for all that.
Right.
And she raises some and that come back every year from seed. You know, they fall in on, and they got to be pollinated and all to make a good seed
Right.
head. And I don't remember where we discovered these solitary bees, but we did a bunch of reading on them. And I just said, well, I'm gonna go make some body. It took me hell because I ain't very good at all that stuff. I just kind of build it as I go, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I got real good at it and gave both of them to one son, one to the other. They got two real nice, rustic looking bee boxes, and I got 2x4s stuck together.
That's usually how it goes. Your kids end up with the best looking things.
Yep. Take care of them first.
But I got to get them 2 blocks of wood I got and put I think I got 40 something holes in each one of them.
Oh wow.
That'll accept a tube. You see, it'll take a tube. It'll take them
Well, them
cardboard
things, the
tubes.
hog leg was showing that looked like they just open. You lay the tubes up in there.
Yeah.
What it look
That's
like?
all you have to have is a frame to hold them and a top on them to keep them dry.
Right.
That's all you got to have. You know,
Yeah.
you
When I
you
make
got
some, that's probably what I make. Just a little square. But I ain't gonna do no, but drill a bunch of holes. I just put it in there and lay the tubes in the opening.
that's all you got to do.
That's right, Tim.
But you gotta make it the right size where you can really force them tubes in there at the end to hold them good and tight to stay in there. You know, they
Yeah.
got to have a floor, you got to have a bottom in it, and you got to have a top on them,
Keep them dry.
and
Right.
you got to have sides and a bag.
Right.
It can just be a box, you know,
Yeah.
with a piece of tin nailed over the top of it
Right on. I got you.
to keep the rain from blowing in there on them.
No bigger than they are. You probably take an old license plate and bend it in a V and let that be the top. Nail it
Yeah,
on.
I didn't even bend it. I used something similar, except I cut it out of a piece of tin. I just put it right on top of it flat
Yeah.
and bent the front down a little bit and bent the back down a little bit. Make a little eave.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Well, how many of them things have you got around your yard?
I just got 2.
2.
And when these hatch this spring, I'm gonna throw them 2 boxes away because they never been used 2 years. And these 2 I built will take them tubes, and all I gotta do is throw the tubes away every year. Put a new tube in it. See.
Right.
But one thing I've noticed, if I had a hole that was say 4 inches deep,
Yeah.
they build all the way out to the end. If there's a hole 6 inches deep, they build all the way out to the end.
Hmm.
They don't stop the hole up way back up in yonder. You know, they whatever hole is, they use the whole depth of it.
Welcome in, Steve Mosley.
What's up, Steve
Hey,
M?
Steve Mosley. So they'll go in a tube that's 3 inches long, but that's what I'm trying to tell you. That ain't what you want because you'll end up with all 1/6.
I got
Right.
you.
Huh.
They'll use them shallow holes, but you know you got to have some deep holes.
Right. It makes
Yeah,
sense.
I'm gonna get together with Pop on it, and I'm gonna fix some. Tell him I want to put one over there, maybe 2 at his place where the garden is.
Look, I always thought if you could find 2 old timey bottle crates, wooden bottle crates.
Yeah.
You could find 2 of them. You could take the back out of one of them, match them up, seeing the holes. You know where them holes they would be 6 inches deep.
Yeah.
Right.
If you find a bottle crate like one of them, they'd be more valuable to resell than it would be to make.
Right. Old wooden bottle crates, yeah, they're
Well, look here, Kenny. You can
Yeah.
take a piece of PVC pipe, put a cap on one end of it,
Yeah.
and put the stack them tubes all the way into the back end,
Yeah.
and just leave some of the tube. Leave a couple of inches because they'll go up in there.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have to do nothing.
listen to me. I got some strange horsefly. You know what horseflies look like, don't you?
Yeah.
And I don't never see them. But you let me crank up my skill saw,
Yeah.
and they'll come out.
Hmm.
They come out every time I crank up my. I go to cut a piece of wood.
Yeah.
I don't never see them, never. But every friggin' time when I cut wood with my skill saw, they come out.
Must
I
be
don't know
something
what
about that sound.
Yeah, must be. And then when I turn it off,
Unless they living in your skill saw.
no, they ain't living in my skill saw.
Probably the vibrations from it attract them or something.
Yeah, and that's just so weird because I never see them. I don't never see them until I crank up my skill saw. Then they come out.
Well, I expect you get it there working in the garden and get to sweating, you'll see them too, because they're going to come pop you in the back where you can't reach.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Look, I got to go.
All right.
All right,
Thanks for
buddy.
coming in.
I
You
done
going
got-
fishing today?
I'm gonna try it. My
Okay.
back feels
Well, the
pretty
real
good.
question is, are you going catching today?
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna claim. I'm not claiming that.
You going to try though, right?
Well,
That's all,
I
all you
right,
can
don't
do.
know.
Thanks for
All right,
coming
Tim.
in.
Good night.
Later, Steve.
See you later,
Yeah.
Tim.
All right, I'll see y'all later. Hey, look
All right.
here. We'll try to get together, Kenneth, if you come up tomorrow.
All right. I'll see what's going on. I want to talk with my daughter when she get up and go to work and see. I might go over there and then after she get out of work, she can come on in there.
You got any idea on a time frame?
No, not really, because I got a couple things I got to do this morning. I don't know how long it's going to take me.
Well, I got something I got to do in the morning. That's sleep.
I heard it. Oh, I'll probably lay down after the show and sleep 2 or 3 hours.
All right. Well, I'll
But
see
it'd
y'all.
probably be at least lunchtime or a little after. But,
All right.
well,
Now look me up.
I tell you what.
See if I'm alive.
I tell you what. We'll end the show this morning at 5 a.m. my time. That'll give you plenty of time.
You big wuss. You don't need no. Yeah, I do, Curtis. I got to get my beauty sleep. Can't you tell? Hey, Froze. I'll see y'all later. Huh?
all right, buddy.
Later,
Take
buddy.
care.
Welcome in, Frozen. Thanks.
What's up,
Y'all
Frozen?
don't forget to hit the thumbs up.
Take care, Billy. I think Billy said he tired. He gonna fall. I'll catch you later, man.
All right, Gig Billy. I gotta go hit my thumbs up for my own show.
Yeah, I hit it when I first come in. I always try to do it before it starts, but don't I forget to do it.
They ain't got but
Y'all
18 thumbs up.
Y'all, please, y'all go over and hit the thumbs up if you hadn't. It helps the channel out.
Right.
Hit that bell notification too, so you can get notifications on future content and lives. That helps out too. The more it's notified, the more people you're gonna have.
Who Curtis calling ugly? Steve Adams?
It must be.
That's right. Guys need beauty sleep too.
I need more than most to help my beauty. It ain't done no good yet. I done try to sleep a lot, at least 3 or 4 hours a day.
Yeah.
I'm glad Hibbert them bees, man. Cause
Yep.
I've been worried about that too. I know things around here ain't getting pollinated like it needs to.
Right.
And that'd be something good there. Plus, it helps out the whole balance of nature anyway.
Right.
You know? I'm gonna get into
Well,
that
you
thing.
see, I noticed maybe that's what was pollinating them squash plants out there. You know, because we grew fine looking squash plants, and we
Yeah,
get
them
all
things come up
excited, you know.
almost to your waist and spread all out, man.
Yeah. And but we
I
never
noticed we don't have the squash we should have for the vines we have. I've noticed that the last few years.
right.
You get 2 or 3 messes of them, you know. But of course, they're gonna die and wither when it gets real hot anyway. They are early year blooming thing. You need to plant
Right.
early, like right around now. They need to be in the ground
Right.
to get the best results from it. But they don't last. No, don't put it. You get like I call them a mess. 2 or 3 cookings off of them, and that's
All right,
about it.
Steve Mosley, get me some of that money too.
Right.
Yeah, man, make me some, man. I need some too, man. KP's boat fun. Boy.
Got about 15 more minutes of the show left.
Okay. You gonna shut her down at 5, you say?
Yep.
Okay, dog. Yeah,
We'll
I'm
go.
going down to sleep to about 9. And I get up, fix me some breakfast, get my mess right, and change it. Batteries in my bait cooler, then change the water. We get my mess right. If my daughter gonna meet me, I'll put her fishing stuff in the truck so she'll have her stuff. And then I might just ease that way. I like to get
See, CP, I've never had vine boars get my squash. I just
Yeah,
don't
we
can't
have some
produce.
little bugs that get on that and eat the leaves, and eat on the squash too. Some kind of little bugs. They got wings, a little gray looking bugs. I don't know if that's what you talking about or not, but they would tear a squash plant up, man. But we'll put the dust on them till the blooms start blooming. We don't do it because they want the dust to get into the blooms,
Right. Right.
and then they get into the squash. I don't want to die from it, you know. But when they're young and early before they start blooming, we'll put that dust on them to help keep stuff off of them.
Yeah. 7 dust.
Yeah. Dust won't stop them. Yeah, I can see that. That's what I said. Something gets on there and eats them. I thought maybe because it done washed the dust off, but maybe the dust don't affect them now. I don't know.
Look, yeah, I made a thing that I put on the end of my blower,
Uh huh.
and it's got the 7 dust can mounted to the top of it, turned upside down, and I got the piece. You know, I got a piece that I can take off and put on my blower,
Yeah.
and I put that piece on there with that 7 dust can turned upside down, and I just crank up my blower,
Yeah.
and that's how I blow my,
It just blow the dust right on right there.
blow
Blow
my
it.
dust right on out. It
Did you
vacuum.
make that or buy it?
No, I made it.
Hey,
I
boy,
just
you're an innovator. You're a regular Ben Franklin.
Curtis Kenneth fishes Kerr Lake.
Yeah, I was getting ready to answer this question. I seen it. Mr. Curtis, you exactly right. Well, I agree. I disagree with that. I can fish. I just can't catch. I can fish with a lick. I sit there and fish
Yeah.
all day,
Exactly.
but I
Yeah.
just can't catch. You know, I can fish with a lick, but the catching is another deal. But I'm gonna go down where the rivers come in into Curry Lake or Bugs Island, whichever you want to call it. I always call it Bugs Island. The locals mostly call it Bugs Island because they know it's bugs down there that come out in droves and would tote your tail away when the sun get to going down. But yeah, pretty much it's gonna be the same spot I was at the other day. They got to start coming up in that river sooner or later. And I seen a couple of fish roll out there, so I know they're out there. And they're up at the top of the surface. So I'm gonna take one rod, my spinner, and I'm gonna throw that out there with a cork, run it about 4 foot deep. See what happens with that. Plus, I'm gonna put my other three on the bottom and see what goes on. Might catch a nice one of some kind. It might not be a catfish, but a fish is a fish is a fish.
Chuck said he's supposed to go to fishing tomorrow too. I can't wait to see y'all, you and Steve Adams go
Man, that's
fishing.
what y'all need to do. That CP, you and old Steve need to hook up and you do a live with him. Come up so we can watch y'all. That'd be fun, man. We have us a ball, man. That would be good.
Bug man, what happened? You can get a cold fish by the creek. Giggability, you ain't right. But you ain't wrong either.
No, that's true. Yeah, the way it is now is pretty nice during the day, but when that sun gets coming down a little bit over the treetops in the evenings, you can start feeling that temperature drop. It drops fast when that sun goes down. It's starting to warm up a little bit more around here at night, though, and that's what you need to get your water temperatures up.
Yeah, it's in the 80s here in the daytime, and like right now it's 44.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. When it starts leveling out, and it's like 45, 50 degrees at night and 67 in the day. That's when you're gonna really see your water temperatures come up. Fish gonna get a whole lot more active too. They're gonna go into that pre-spawn mode, man. Them things gonna get to filling that belly up for that spawn.
right. Yeah, I got to. I need to check with my buddy. I ain't heard from my fishing buddy in a while since about Christmas time.
Every day. You must be busy, man. Life is
Well,
busy for everybody now, especially if you work a job. You on that schedule, man. It's hard to break that schedule called making a living.
I told y'all what happened, didn't I? I told you that about uh, him and his son took his granddaughter out deer hunting one morning out there at Sunnyland, and she got a deer. And the next morning, him and his son and his other buddy went hunting out there, and his buddy had a heart attack and died.
Oh man.
And I haven't heard from him in about. I talked with him about a week after. You know, that's about a week after is the last I heard from him.
I hate to hear that from him, because I'm gonna tell you, good buddies to hang with and fish and hunt with are very rare these days. And when you lose one, that's a big void, man.
Right. Well, that buddy that died on him, it was like his brother. He he growed up with him.
Yep. I got one dude like that that's in my life, but I only got one now. I said, I had three that I hang with all the time, but the other two's gone. I just got one left now.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you, man, life ain't the same without them. I miss them, think about them bird every day, because you usually talk to them bird every day, you know.
Right.
Or at least once a week anyway. You call and talk for a little bit, just depending on what's going on with your life.
I called and talked with my mother yesterday, and they got her out of ICU on in the regular room, and the bleeding in her head stopped, and she's got, uh, she's an amputee, so she only has one leg, and that leg that was cut off, I mean, it got messed up pretty bad, and she can't even put her prosthetic on it now, and her back got messed up. She got broke ribs on her left. I can't remember her left or right side,
Mm.
but she's okay. They've moved her to a regular room now.
You said it's your mama.
Yeah,
Man,
she's
what happened to her leg? When she you said she fell or something, right?
no, she was in a hunting accident in 1994.
Oh, I'll just say you was messed up where she couldn't get the prosthetic on it. I was just wondering
Right.
if
Well, that's it messed her nub up. She can't get her prosthetic on that nub right now.
Hmm.
I don't know what she said, how it messed up or what, but she can't get the prosthetic on the nub.
man, that's tough.
But
I'm praying for a couple times. I need to go back and keep praying for her. I'm gonna put them on my steady prayer list.
yep,
I hope I don't lose y'all. I just plug my phone up. Let me see what I can do here.
y'all keep her on your prayer list, and keep Melissa on your prayer list. And she hadn't been feeling good last few days.
Yep.
Yeah, just pray for everybody. I think you froze. There's a good wombo right there.
There you go.
I'm back.
Now you got two of you.
I got two of you up here now.
Oh, I'm popular.
Yeah.
You need me? You need me to fall late and come back?
No, I removed one of you.
I
There's
still
two of
got
you.
an echo on you.
There's two of you still in the basement though, but I don't
Bring
know.
them all up. Let's have a party.
I heard that, man. Great.
All right, talk.
I'm multiplying. I don't know. We ain't got but 4 more minutes, so maybe we can make it later. I can drive away and come back if you want me to.
No, I can keep. I can. Let's see.
Am I still echoing there? Yeah, I'm still echoing.
Curtis was gonna say that's too many, Kenneth.
I keep
Oh,
this.
Curtis just want me to. They didn't come up at all. Then I heard that smack now.
Oh, yep. He talked smack to you, Kenneth.
Yeah, he says too many. One but two up. I said that tells me he don't even want me up here at all. You knucklehead. You're a knucklehead. You can't fish with a lick.
Well, is Jody?
Is what?
Jody's still alive.
Oh, you was breaking up there when you said that. I didn't hear the.
Yeah, she's still alive.
Curtis, you're a knucklehead.
Oh, now there's some smoke coming out. I can outfish you in a mud puddle.
I hear you, boy. You just hold on here. We're gonna find that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I ain't scared. Just make sure there's sometimes you won't go there and get the sniffles and fall out on me. I don't want you to do that. Might need to let it warm up a little bit here. so you won't get the feeling bad. I feel bad. I ain't caught no fish. I'll go to the hole. I see. I go to the hole. They can do us a little collab and come up on a live one day and get us a moderator where we're to chat so we can fish and we'll go for it. Do like me and Steve done the other day. I did enjoy that live though. It was nice.
Yeah. That was a good collab the other day.
I miss Mike though. He went to sleep on us, and I can understand why, but I missed him too.
You know, if it wasn't for the Boar's Nest being that night, I probably would have stayed. But
yeah, I understand. I ain't upset at you. I understand you get your sleep when you can, but I mean, I just letting you know we missed you.
Excuses. I was there the whole time they fished.
yeah, well, you also slept that morning.
I'm gonna tell you. Well, I know from personal experience, you're staying there for 2 or 3 days at a time. When that old black dog come up and take a bite of it, you got to go down for a while.
Yep.
I slept pretty good tonight. I got like 5.5 hours this evening. I laid down. Right after my daughter come home, I fell out. Man, I didn't wake up right before the show.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Because I was gonna take a shower before I laid down. I was so tired, I laid down and I fell out and didn't get back up. So I gotta go take a shower once this is over with. Get myself look presentable before I go on the bank, you know.
I think Curtis wants a 1v1 against you there.
That's what it sounds like.
Says Kenneth, I can sit right next to you in the same water you're fishing and outfish you, bro.
Okay, bro. You live around me, man. Where you live
Oh,
at?
and then he's gonna use my Snoopy pole.
Well, you keep on burning yourself deeper, brother. That's fine. But I mean, where you live at?
Uh-oh. Kenneth wanting to know where you live at, quiet man, Curtis.
He said he gonna sit beside me in the same water. I just wonder if he live close by. I mean, he live out in the west somewhere. He gonna have to do a lot of riding to get to where my water's is.
Gigability says 86 is about right for my skinny butt.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, I can deal with the 80s. But when it gets in the
Curtis. Where you at, Curtis? Yeah, Curtis.
He's calling you out, Curtis.
I want to know where you live at. He ain't never answered my question. Because if he say he can sit beside the same water and they fish me, if he's close by, then we'll get together on the bank, sit side by side, talk some trash and do some fishing, and we'll see who do who.
Yeah, Gigability. He thinks I've got a Snoopy pole because I won't send him the chunky rod.
Well, it's time to end this live.
Well, Curtis, I guess maybe next time you tell me where you live at, you won't be so scared.
That's right. That's right.
Y'all have a good day. It was good to see everybody. The family love y'all. Wish you the best.
Go over there and check out Pontoon Jody. She's fishing all night. Her and
I might jump in and say howdy. Then I'm gonna get the hay so I can get up and go fishing.
Tell her I said hello. Good luck.
Good to see you guys. Appreciate you putting up with me again, Hogley.
Oh no, thank you for coming up here.
Yeah, man. Y'all have a good day. And
thank you for coming up.
You never know. I might try to go live today if I got a good signal down there. So I'll let y'all know if I do.
All right.
I might need a little help there along the way. You know what I'm saying?
All right. All right, y'all.
Be a lot better if you had a time estimation.
Well, it's probably going to be lunchtime or later. So you got time to get you a nap this morning if you ain't busy doing something.
Well, that's the problem. I'm not tired now, but I might be at noon.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you could come up on my live and let it run, and then just snooze. As long as you ain't like Brian B, where I gotta listen to you snore, because then you can make me go to sleep.
Right.
As long as I don't hear you snoring, it'll be all right.
All right, y'all take it easy.
All right, y'all too, man.
Later, everyone.
Thank y'all for coming in, and y'all know what time it is.